you know what time it is. It's Boozebash 12. Boozebash 13.
Whoops.
Hashtag Purple Gang, Purple Square Emoji, coming at you live.
Purple Gang, we're the void. Gonna beat your ass hard, better avoid crossing our paths or you will be destroyed. Charge you down like lions, call us Detroit. We're the void. Yeah, we playin' Ixtal, put they ass to sleep. Choo, choo. All those bitches do is yap like the name was fucking Cha. Choo, Cha, choo. Go ahead, pick Jana, see if I care. Yeah. Lazy boy, better pitch a tent down there. Same as D8 guy, looking really unaware. The storm is coming fast and it's wearing red hair. DJ Bella, what a fucking weird fella. Yeah. Creeping in a gen chat like a tarantula. CGL slices ass like some mozzarella. Turn back to a pumpkin, you ain't Cinderella. Dang. Everybody knows that if you're on Ixtal, well that's gotta mean that your fucking dick's small. Ooh. Knock your ass around the rift like a pinball. Void is crashing on you hard like a waterfall. We're the void. Gonna beat your ass hard, better avoid crossing our paths or you will be destroyed. Charge you down like lions, call us Detroit. We're the void. Alright, this is the part everybody's been waiting for. Gotta put my boy on blast here. Looking at you, Andrew. You son of a bitch. Man was drafted 3rd round, what a misery. Just so take a look at his match history. Says he plays weird shit just because he can. Turns out it's actually cause he has no hands. You will never be MVP, cause that's me. You can see your 015, I'm a machine. We'll stab your spleen, we all agree. Your team's scrappy, we can foresee your team's defeat. You're incomplete, you can't compete. You will be beat, shred you like wheats.
Yo, you already know. Purple Gang in the house. Fuck Lazy Boy. Fuck Cha2. Fuck D8IOPO. Fuck I Hate Bananas. Fuck DJ Abella. Fuck all you motherfuckers.
Void. Gonna beat your ass hard, better avoid crossing our paths or you will be destroyed. Charge you down like lions, call us Detroit. We're the void. I just wanted to use this time here to thank Ixtal. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for the +1 free Boozebash wins. Purple Gang.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody, to Ixtal vs. the Void.
Hello.
We are live. Oh, my God. Luke, your mic. I hear myself. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. All right, welcome. Luke's going to put headphones on. We got a casting mix-up today. It's no longer Matty Patty. It is the one, the only Hide-on Kate Bush coming in live. We've got Ixtal vs. the Void, first Arcane game of the week. Next one will be tomorrow. Zon versus Ionia. Almost said Ixtal again. Draft looks like they're locking in already. The Void is ready. We're waiting on Ixtal to start. Should be a good game. Both teams are 1-0 heading into this. They won handedly 2-0 series. Made it look easy. And now we are here. Battle of the Titans. Ready to duke it out. Pretty exciting stuff. So once we get into this draft, we'll... Is this the right link still? Yeah, this still looks good. Okay, we're about to get in. Luke, if you're there. This guy, DJ Bella keeps. Thank you. Thank you for the Prime subscription. Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, I guess with these headphones, like the mic, it's like these like shitty like $5 wire. Like the mic, I guess, just goes in right into the speakers, vice versa. So I'm using my laptop mic, but okay, should be good now.
So you guys played Ixtal last week, right? You didn't.
I'm way too loud, says Sammy.
Oh, well, you sound fine in my headphones. You guys
Probably a
play
Sammy
Ixtal.
issue.
You didn't ban Rengar last week, right? And he didn't play it.
No, we did not ban Rengar, and they did not play it. But I think it was on our minds.
Yeah.
Um,
So we might see the Void do that as well. Jinx coming out, Nautilus. They're taking away the bottom lane, which is
yeah.
arguably the strongest part of the Void. Arguably.
Well,
their whole team looks pretty good.
oh yeah. But I'm also curious to see what the bans are because we actually had to like ban out Lawful Dog, and it still didn't work. So
That's true. Yeah.
now
Now
with
that they've
more
got
bans
Andrew back,
open,
they don't have to waste bans on like Garen
No.
and shit.
the Garen, the Trundle, the Mundo,
Yeah.
So,
I don't think anyone's scared of Andrew Scion.
yeah,
But
the Caitlyn ban is coming out. I guess Zach just doesn't want to play against it in the bot lane.
yeah,
He plays
Caitlyn's really strong right now. They're gonna take the Karthus away, so that's pretty big. Karthus
That's good.
also a very strong
That's
pick.
pretty good. That champion is too good. I know they were talking about that yesterday
Mhm.
among themselves, so I'm not surprised to see it just because it's such a tier pick right now.
Yeah, Caitlyn, Jinx are very strong AD carries in the meta. So Zach pulling the Jinx ban, doesn't want to play against Caitlyn, takes that away. Rumble coming out too for DJ Abella. There's a ban against it.
Yeah.
He played it in one of the games
Played it
last
both
week.
games.
Both games. Okay.
And it wasn't bad. I mean, we banned out like Xerath TF second rotation maybe both times. And I don't know if he has like a preference among the bunch, but yeah, the Rumble was played and it worked. It wasn't like the 01v9, but it was strong. It definitely did well the second game.
Yeah. Ixtal coming in with the brand pick first overall. That is a pick away, I think, from Flang or Charlotte. I don't remember which one plays brand. One of them plays brand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not too sure of the champ pools, but it's a pretty good flex pick.
I think the
I don't
jungler
think,
might play brand. I think
yeah.
Flang might play brand. I can't talk.
It's
Emilio coming out. Sorry to keep cutting you off.
No, you're good. You're good. So yeah, we'll see where the brand ends up. I would assume it's in the jungle, but Chatu could always play it, or even D8, or even I mean it's really a 4-way this patch, which is why it's so strong.
So they
Yeah,
picked
Melia Lucian.
Melia Lucian, very aggressive lane.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to see it. I mean, they picked Lucian Nami against us game 1 last time, both to like get an aggressive lane and to like pick away my Nami.
Ixtal
But I guess they prefer Melia in a vacuum. Yeah.
Well, it's a Void playing it now. So.
Oh my God! Yeah, wait. Okay,
So they're picking the Lucian away from Ixtal.
Yeah, so they are now picking the Lucian lane away from Ixtal,
and they
have
decided
shown
to go
that they
with
like to
Emilio
play
instead
it.
of
Yes,
the Nami here.
Yeah, so it looks like Void prefers Melia over Nami, which is understandable. Ixtal. They also played Lulu Kog'Maw, game
There it
2.
is. That's the answer.
Yep, Lulu Kog'Maw coming out in response.
I imagine we'll see either CGL RCI blind pick like a Hui here, or we'll just see a jungler come across.
I would really like to see a mid lane pick here, like a Hui.
Yeah, none of his champs have been banned yet, though, so they might decide to hold it until next round. Because usually he's pulling bans, but this time they choose to ban the bottom lane and the Karthus, which is they had no intention of picking it clearly, so they banned it away from the other team. Xerath
definitely.
coming in.
Xerath is interesting. I guess it fills a similar purpose to Hui, but it's definitely less like team fight and more like scrappy poke, which is potentially an advantage over like a Kog'Maw comp who is defeated by just like getting poked out before a fight can even happen. So I can understand why they would prioritize Xerath.
Yeah, he must feel relatively safe too, having seen the jungler and the support already. So it's not like he's gonna have like surprise like Alistar roams to dive him in mid lane. So
yeah, it definitely, these 3 champions so far aren't really big threats to Xerath at all. So I like the pick, and I'm glad they did an early mid pick.
Scion is the ban coming through, so maybe a little scared. I don't think they're scared, but like, you know, at this point, like Andrew's been playing a lot. I Hate Bananas is back in the starting lineup. He has been playing a lot of Scion, if you check his match history. So they're taking away a comfort pick here, and then they're going to take away the Ixtal, which would match the Xerath. I'm surprised we didn't see any jungle bans like Xin Zhao or Lee Sin or something like that.
Yeah.
Ixtal's
Well,
actually going to ban Xin Zhao.
Yeah. I think notably the Jarvan is open for the Void, which they could look to pick here, but I'm not sure. It's loud outside. I'm not sure how strong it is because it is, I think, weak into Lulu if she can get like a good polymorph off. But the problem is that like it's also good into Cog sometimes if it's like taking advantage of a burnt flash, then it can be very devastating, especially comboed with Xerath. There is some synergy there. It's not the strongest, but it could work. But the problem is there's no follow up.
Yeah, looking
Really
at last
yet.
week, Flang played Viego and Karthus. He played Karthus game 1, Viego game 2. So we could see a Viego come out here as like a blind jungle pick.
Yeah.
I imagine they leave top lane counter pick.
We absolutely could.
And there it is. Okay. So the Viego does come out. Flang played it. They gotta see what they're gonna do jungle or mid and top here. I don't know why. You know what? I just realized I was saying they didn't ban junglers in the second round, but Brand is the jungler, so it makes sense why they didn't ban junglers.
Yeah. Well, is there still a chance that Brand maybe goes mid? Or
Yeah,
is
no,
there
actually,
likely?
there could be, especially with like the kind of like wild card that DJ Abella is.
Well, never mind.
Well, I did see Lazy Boy play
Yeah, it's true.
AD
It's
jungle
true.
TF.
He did. Yeah, he did play jungle TF, but it's one of DJ Abella's main champions. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right.
But they have way too much magic damage right now. Assuming this is AP TF, which like it could just not be, but in the mid lane.
Yeah, the good thing is
knows?
though for them is that there's not really like a tank on the other team, so it's like having that much magic damage. I mean, Lucian will probably build something like Hex Drinker, I would imagine, right? Is he a Terminus user? Probably not.
I'm not sure.
Banshees on Xerath. Viego can obviously build a number of MR items, but
Yeah, so it looks like Ornn.
nobody's going to be building
the-
like enough, right? This is Ornn pick. Yeah, the chat, they are in the chat saying Ornn. So Andrew will be playing Ornn. I hate bananas for Ixtal. And the counter pick going over to the Void is going to be Cho'Gath, it looks like, unless there's like a
Interesting.
last
So
minute
it's-
switch. No.
Yeah, so it looks like two like strong solo frontline champions, but they don't have much engage, so it's kind of like holding the Vanguard.
Yeah.
Which is
Ornn's engage is pretty good. It's kind of
it has
dodgeable.
engage.
Yeah.
It is, but it's a lot weaker when there's no like follow, because it's like a very good setup engage. But
Yes.
there's no
there's nothing
champion.
to
Like
like.
Ixtal is 4 ranged.
Yeah.
so-
There's nothing to keep them in.
Yeah,
Like they
not
could
you're
just like
following up with
scatter. and-
Jarvan or something. Yeah.
especially with like you said, 4 people being ranged, it's easy to just like stand apart in that kind of
Yes.
scenario. Like you don't have to
it
be on
is.
top of each other. And then Norn's like, okay, who do I go for here? Who do I throw this shit at? It's
Yeah.
so
definitely.
there is no physical damage over on Ixtal unless this TF is going to be AD. Cho'Gath should most likely be able to freely stack MR.
Yeah,
Cogman still
pretty
does like
well.
a good amount of physical damage. but
Yeah, it's around 50-50. So
I think
both really work.
The main thing is that his like W, which is the percent health, is magic damage. So
Yeah, that's the big thing. Well, the Bork also is physical. That's
okay,
most of his physical damage, really. So, but I mean, the W is a lot more damage than Bork. So, getting MR, just like high numbers of MR, and then you could, if you want, you could go like Frozen Heart, kind of and like serve your job as armor and like Jack Show.
I do think though having Lucian Viego, you'll have an easier time killing the Ornn than
Yeah.
Brand, if Brand like uses his abilities on Cho'Gath, but it's gonna be hard to get around them. It's,
Yeah, they definitely have like Ixtal has a lot of like frontline percent killing, whereas the Void kind of doesn't. Like Lucian, Xerath aren't the best tank killers, but Viego and Cho'Gath do have like tools to kill tanks, such as the Ornn. So it'll be interesting to see how these fights really play out. I feel like I want to give the edge to the Void just because they have the range advantage.
yeah.
And so they're happy to like have their Cho'Gath kind of like sitting around while Xerath and Lucian are like dashing and poking and stuff like that. Viego's looking for flanks, but Ixtal, I would say, has more playmaking ability.
Yeah, I do think the
And-
Void also like scales linearly a little bit better. Like their power spikes
Yeah.
come earlier and they like
Yeah.
goes through
Definitely.
mid game and then like tapers off a little bit once you get late game. But where Ixtal really needs to get items before they can. Although Kog'Maw Lulu is like sneaky strong lane. Like people think like Kog'Maw's a late game.
Oh yeah, that's the power of the counter to Lucian. It's like when Lucian dashes in, like Kog'Maw can just kind of hold his ground. Like he's a very good just stand his ground champion. And so yeah, there's definitely a lot of sneaky power there, but once Lucian has like his like 2-item core, he should be a lot stronger than Kog'Maw in the context of this game. Being able to like dash in with Milio damage and then just like not really getting hit back much.
Yeah.
Unless there's a gold card, but he should be careful of that. And I would expect Milio to get an early Mikhail's heal here because of the amount of like single target CC on Ixtal. But yeah, I think Ixtal, they definitely have the playmaking champions. So like I can see a million angles which they just kind of snowball the game and like just outplay the Void. But the Void, I think, like in a vacuum, has a better team fighting comp over Ixtal. But that doesn't really matter when you get down to like who's playing better and who gets early leads.
Yeah, it's gonna be, we're gonna be watching top lane a lot, I think, in terms of like once we get to the team fights, like how well both of these frontline units can tank for the AD carries.
Yeah. Absolutely, both of these top laners have like a very similar job to fill.
Yeah, so that's I think that's where we'll end up actually seeing which team is going to do well or do better in the team fights, is how well these tanks can actually stand in front and let the AD carries and the mages get off the damage.
Yeah, totally. But then on the other hand, it's like the Void kind of wants to go around the tank of Ixtal, while Ixtal wants to like melt through the tank of the Void. Like Ixtal's much more front to back.
Ornn might be a little bit better at taking up space than Cho'Gath. I know he's like smaller and stuff, but like he's got like he like dash around. He's got his ultimate.
Yeah, he has the dash. He has like his CC block. He has like inherently tankier stats with his passive.
Yeah, Cho'Gath.
I mean, well, not necessarily, because Cho'Gath has his
feast.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I expect that like while the top laners have like a lot of agency in this game, it's probably going to be like weak side for both of them. I mean, it's a very explosive bot lane.
Yeah, I just meant like once we get to the team fights, like I don't think they'll play around top side. Bottom lane is where all the fun is going to be had.
Especially with these two mid laners, like both noted for like their roaming abilities.
And they both picked good champions. Like they both picked two strong bottom lanes to actually like deal with the kind of roams that we're probably going to see.
Yeah,
the ganks
exactly.
And the pressure that's going to be bottom. But the dragon fight should be a lot of fun to watch. Void Grubs, as far as Void Grubs go, there's not, TF is a big split pusher, so I think Ixtal probably utilizes it a little bit better. But
yeah, definitely.
I would imagine we see the Void definitely try to fight over dragons early, as opposed to Ixtal.
I think so, yeah.
Ixtal might be okay giving up an early 1 or 2.
Yeah, especially the first one, like Brand without like level 6 and without like his items, he's not really going to be able to like explode a team like that.
Yeah.
Whereas Lucian, Milio, Viego definitely have like a lot of power in their early levels. So
yeah, like early he's just going to bring like the stun, and the W will do a lot of damage, but it's like such an easy ability with the mobility that Lucian Milio is going to have. He's going to have a hard time like landing it without the setup that they will probably need, like Ornn coming down or something like that.
Yeah, and Xerath is pretty good at getting prio pre-6.
Yeah. So we are 52 seconds away from the spectator delay ending and getting into...
I'm going to use that to run and get my Chipotle.
Sounds
good.
good.
I need that. That's my caster fuel, but I'll be right back.
Hell yeah. Chipotle is a #1 sponsor of Boozebash, guys. Don't forget that. We love Chipotle here. But, like, specifically Florida Chipotle, because they don't skimp on bowls. Florida doesn't skimp. Everywhere else I've seen skimp. I've been on like the TikTok, like Chipotle TikTok. I've just been seeing people like go in there, order, and as soon as they see somebody like skimp on their food, they walk out. Which I think is kind of rude, but also like I don't blame them, because you gotta fight back when corporate greed takes over. Chipotle marketed themselves as like a certain thing. And now they're coming back. They're like, I don't know, guys. We can't really do this. We can't afford it. It's like, well, you you keep raising the prices and you keep lowering the amount that you're giving us. Sometimes you gotta stand your ground as a customer and just walk out when you see that kind of stuff. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, you're welcome, Evil. You still work for Norwegian? We're in the game. I'm gonna hop on over here as soon as it shows up on Streamlabs. Yeah, go to Able for all your cruise needs, guys. Do I leave chat on for this? No. Not for 20 years. Oh, we're on manual camera, guys. No. Okay, go to Google. Yeah, Able, #1 Norwegian employee of the last 20 years.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Alright, so we got 5 point going across for all the teams. Zach giving us the Braum emote. Must know the directed cameras on him.
Is he cheating? Is he sniping?
Yeah, he's actually 3 minutes in the past. Like, he's taking the time machine. Alright, Xerath is off to a winning start here.
Start.
That's mana flow.
First
band,
strike,
right?
15 gold.
And
actually is not.
Oh, no mana flow band. Huh.
Yeah.
But he did get.
Looks like he's going for Ultimate Hunter.
This is
felt like it's the ward,
#1
but
ward.
look out for it.
One of the best wards you can do here. When you place it this late, you're almost always going to see the jungler come through, and if he doesn't go through, you know where he is. So that's a very good ward. Everybody watching, be careful though, because they could be waiting there. So they know where Viego starts. Lulu and Kog'Maw are kind of trying to come slow to lane, so is bottom, but bottom obviously didn't have to come late for the Void, but Kog'Maw and Lulu show up a little late, so they don't know where Brand is starting.
Yeah, they definitely don't, and maybe they could guess, but honestly, Brand starting blue on Raptors is like a very viable option. I think they can infer that Brand wants to path bot, which he's doing, but they don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets this level 2 first. It looks like it's going to be the Void, which is understandable with the Lucian melee aggression. They want to push for it.
Yeah, quick CS lead for Zach. It should even out once the wave starts to push in towards Kog'Maw.
Yeah, we'll see how well Cog can CS under this turret. Should be able to get most of these minions.
DJ Abella is taking heavy poke in the mid lane at half health already. Batman's got to be careful here. Ornn is doing a lot of damage. He has the passive to heal up though once the minions start dying. Does hit the level.
Cho'Gath does have pretty good sustain.
Yeah. Okay, Flang is coming in for a gank here.
Yeah, gank's in the mid. Oh yeah, the flash burnt pretty good.
Milio was also moving there, so they are being very proactive around the map, the Void right now.
Yeah, very proactive.
So they get the flash as TF, won't be up for another 5 minutes, so it's a very good high value gank there from Flang on the Viego.
But both junglers continuing to full clear their way bot. Brand a little bit ahead now because Viego went for that gank, but I mean ultimately worth it to bring that flash.
I actually wasn't paying attention either because I'm not sure if he walked over the ward or if he just walked through river. So DJ Abella should have had some idea that it might happen, but obviously you never know fully once the ward goes down.
Yeah. CGL going for a recall, probably gonna TP back.
I'm surprised to see Flang go down for go up for the wolves instead of come to
the scuttle.
The scuttle, because I feel like they had cryo in bottom.
I know, it's an interesting path, and maybe he wants to just like circle back up to top scuttle, but I'm not even sure if he'll be able to freely contest it. It looks like Lazy Boy's going up, and they're gonna get there around the same time. He's just going back to his Raptors. So he might be stacking the double scuttle, which is maybe the play. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like the top lane for the low HP, so it might be the best play. Yeah. Double scuttle over to Ixtal. Which makes sense. The Brand does have a lot of early power being ranged, and Viego
Viego was a little impeded on his.
Oh, big damage coming in top. The knockup. Oh, we had the flash and the auto. Oh my god, first blood. Wow, the auto went through to the brittle. That's a first blood to
First blood going over to I Hate Bananas coming in.
Yeah, top winning in isolation. That's pretty big. If your tank is able to do that.
Yeah, it
Phasmer
looks
is
like...
able to TP catch the wave
Oh.
though.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's going on in the mid lane? A flash auto is gonna secure the kill.
We've got solo
Wow.
kills coming out in the top and the mid lane.
I gotta
there.
rewatch that because my camera was on top. So
Yeah, so he went under the tower and
wow.
the wave got cleared.
Stunned right on the outside.
He got
Wow.
stunned right on the outside. Yeah, like max
That's-
range.
Yeah.
And CGL has to
That's
use
very,
flash to get
very
the kill
unfortunate.
because he didn't have mana, so he's just autoing him to death. But
Yeah,
he does
but
get the kill.
More than happy to get that.
He is
Gonna
up
push in the
now,
wave.
about 500 gold.
Yeah, this is a really big swing for the mid lane. So
TF misses pretty much the whole wave too.
yeah, no TP up, and so Zera should be very happy with that. Now it gets a very nice lost chapter recall on Cannon Wave 2. This is pretty much as good as mid can go for the Void.
Yeah, top lane it looked like Phasmer trying to clear the wave has just been getting like whittled
Yeah.
down by the brittle. So it's-
Yeah, the Ornn has pretty good ability to just win these early trades against other tanks. But once Cho'Gath gets a few points in E, it becomes a lot more even.
Yeah, the brittle auto attacks like chunk people early.
Yeah, it's dangerous. And but Ornn actually has TP up still, and it's gonna neutralize the CS lead after this wave. So pretty good spot for the Ornn too. It's not like he missed a lot from getting that kill and not shoving into or getting the kill when the wave was shoving.
Yeah, it is looking like it's going to be ADTF. Both mid laners do have
Yeah.
their ultimate up, so we could start seeing some crazy antics go on across the board here.
Yeah, we could. And the ADTF makes sense, I think. When you just look at your damage profile. You want some physical damage. And you're playing kind of front to back, so ADTF is better at that. I can understand it.
So Brand is on the Void Grubs, taking them down. Looks like it's going to be uncontested.
Yeah, we'll see if Flang wants to go down for Dragon. Lucian just got a really good BF for recall here. So I would like to see Void and claim it because it's free, but it looks like Flang's kind of hiding back top, so you're not going to want to go for that. Which I don't know if you want to call it a mistake or not, because I don't know if they have the knowledge that Brand is on Grubs, but they definitely want to stack these dragons early, because this early one is free, but the other ones might not be.
The game's feeling a little slow paced, I think, for the Void's liking, with the way their team scales. Now that Zach has the BF sword, maybe we'll see a lot more fighting going down in bottom, but it seems like they're playing a little like reactive here, and I think they have to be the kind of the aggressors.
I think so. Maybe they're afraid of just whatever could happen in the jungle, or because it is Lazy Boy, the challenger player.
Okay, let's see if Flank can get the kill here as Ornn has no flash. He is going to go down. Great gank from Flank there. The Ornn had flash to get the kill earlier.
No, it's a good,
you go,
good capitalization. The immobility of the Ornn, especially with that flash, be able to kind of walk up and secure that kill. But we have the Abyssal Mask already finished, and now this item is really interesting.
Ornn has the TP top too, so we might be able to see like Basmer. Maybe he probably still goes top, but we could have seen him like come down. His ultimate's coming back up to secure the dragon. It doesn't look like he's going to, but Ornn's wave clear is like
I can understand that.
kind of quick for a top laner. So
Yeah, got the wave clear, but the Abyssal Mask finished. Now, they recently reworked this item to not only be cheaper, but now the magic resist reduction it has is like 1%, which is really, really strong, especially when you have other magic damage healers on your team. So this is the first time I've like seen it like in action in the game, and I'm excited to see like what it does, because I think it's the perfect item to buy right now. Because it even helps a little bit in the 1v1. Ornn kind of is like split damage, because I think it's Q and E are physical. But
Ornn did start
the fact that it's so
moving
cheap
down.
is really nice.
Looks like they're starting the dragon here, but
Yeah, starting it at 9 minutes, so everyone's gonna have like ultimates. There's a bunch of flashes up on Ixtal, but the Zerathult's coming down on Lazy Boy, and so is the Pyroclasm.
Lazy Boy is
Sidestepping the shot.
yeah, okay.
Pretty
It's
nice.
like Vanguard, hello.
Yeah, gotta restart the PC.
Oh man, well if he disconnects, we
So-
know why. Vanguard got him.
Yeah.
That's a
Dragon
nice side
starting
stepping.
up again. They are playing pretty cautious, but they know that they want this dragon. The Lucian with the BS sword, I mean, yeah, going up to help. This should, yeah. They do finally get the dragon at the 10-minute mark, which is not ideal, but not bad at all.
Yeah, a little slow, I think. Probably
But it's good that they got it
earlier, but
at the end of the day.
they get the first one. Because the further we get into this game, the harder I think it is, unless they're
Definitely.
there ahead of everybody to actually fight these objectives.
Yeah, if they're able to get there first, I think they should have a fine time getting objectives, but it can be a little hard for them to like gain space against that comp.
Okay,
We
this
have
is
a
gonna be
big
3v3.
dive going in the bot lane, but Laser was here to counter the gank, and there's a TP coming in from the so a lot of damage with the pulling coming out. Flang's actually trying to get out now from the Heartbreaker, but yeah, the TF TPing in is going to secure 2 kills. They're looking for the burn on the 3rd. Should be able to pick it up. It's going to be slow, but there's not much Millie can do. Okay, TF's going to burn the flash to secure me. 3 kills and an XD in the chat over to Ixtal. So yeah, very successful counter gank from Ixtal. If you see Lazy Boy waiting in the bot lane, he knew the play was going to end. It worked perfectly. And then the TF burning TP and ult to secure the
And
kills.
flash.
And flash, yeah. So everything burned from him, but I mean, hashtag work.
Alright, we've got
No
Chatsu
other
coming up.
flashes even.
The supports are coming up here for the Void Grubs.
Yep. We'll see if the Void can get all 3 of their little
Yeah,
pets because
You get the little gremlins at 4
Yeah.
right now. It's
You
not
do,
as strong,
so-
but you do get them at 4.
they will need to get all 3. Lazy Boy, they're actually making smiting the buff, stacking the CC and the damage. He does have flash, but he's not going to burn it. He's going to go down. Big.
And that's why it's so important for the team to get there first. Like, look at that. Brand
Oh,
cannot walk in
on the
to the
chop
fog
too.
of war like that.
Yeah, has to flash out. No, he can't. And they made a really good dive on the blue, tracking his jungle. So it's going to be a nice... I don't think it was quite a shutdown, but it is a nice bit of gold into their pockets and securing the 3 grubs. So
Horn does grab a plate, I think, up top lane. Does have a 700 gold lead from that early kill, and then
yeah.
the plate he just got.
Oh, and they're fighting Shatu, who just burned the flash. The Zare Stun lands, going to get the kill over to Zac. Pretty happy about getting some get. So now the gold lead and XD back in the chat, right? So gold lead within 1,000, so pretty close to him at this point. And looks like really all of the gold lead that Ixtal has is in the top lane, being about 700-800 gold ahead on the Ornn. So it's hard to say who I think is in a favorable position right now. I think having liked the Voids... Oh, wait. Almost a solo kill going in
He's
in the
dead,
bot
right?
lane. And Brand's there to pick up the kill.
Brand,
yeah,
yeah,
Brand's gonna
Brand.
take it. Wow. Yeah, and this is that Kog'Maw's secret power in that 1v1. Like, he can really stand his ground if Lucian isn't like killing you in one rotation because of his sustained damage. And so now I think with this play being made, I think Ixtal's in a pretty nice spot with their bot lane's pretty nicely ahead. A few hundred gold and picking up more with these plates. A big XP lead too. But not having a dragon, not having a bunch of grubs, they don't have like any like inherent super advantage over the Void. So it's gonna be on them to like keep up the tempo that they have and keep putting on like pressure and not letting the Void scale. Because now with the Lucian having the collector, he's gonna start to kind of hit his power spike.
Yeah, they should be
But-
able to bounce the wave back here, get a plate themselves, I think. Or they could look to roam mid, maybe, because DJ Abella, his flash is still down. We do see
Yeah.
Emilio starting to move over. Rift Herald is
Yeah.
up.
Oh, a nice stun by Xerath.
That's dead.
He actually just didn't get the kill himself. Yeah. wow.
Another solo kill coming over for CGL RCI. He is
Yeah,
asserting
really
the
knowing the
lane
limits.
dominance, and
Yeah.
that's going to be Rift Herald for sure going over. With
Yeah,
mid
really
laner
nice
dead,
display of
there's
mastery.
no hope of contesting this.
No. Yeah, really good performance on Xerath this game. He's definitely been winning this mid lane in isolation, getting 2 kills without a gank.
So
Obviously
now
after
it's-
burning flashes, but
Now I think they probably just open up the mid lane here. The Rift Herald should be able to kill it. He's launching it right now, and that's
I
gonna.
actually think they would have killed it without the Rift Tail, and Flang's not staying, so we'll see if this charge gets wasted.
Yeah, directed
It's
camera
actually-
has me on bottom, so
Oh, that's alright. It's actually not. The HP loss didn't go through. So I believe this charge should be about to... So I do get the charge in the turret too. That's good. That's what they wanted.
gotcha.
It's not ideal because it's not anything immediate. So we'll actually have to see if that's going to matter when they take down the tier 2 turret, if they needed that damage.
The dragon
But
is
it's
up
there.
Though. Zach has
dragon
got
up.
1,300 gold to spend.
Play being made in the bot lane. Twisted Fate being popped. Who's keeping in. So they're going to dash out.
They're gonna get the
The
turret.
turret going down, but
There's no mana
Ixtal's
down
gonna
CGL.
chase a little bit with the Kog'Maw. Lulu ult coming out. Millie ult in response. Zac is gonna get picked off, but the Xerath is back on the Cog, but they're not finding any kills and the brand burn damage is off. The AoE from Ixtal takes out everyone.
That looked like they were on completely separate pages there. It looked like Zach wanted to stay and try to fight, and CGL had no
That's
mana on
exactly-
Xerath, and
Yeah.
D'Amelio was kind of just running away anyway, so it's definitely some miscommunication
Yeah,
in that.
I agree.
fight.
That's exactly what it looked like to me. But the Ixtal rather has a lot of one item power too right now. Like the Xerath is really big, but like Bork, Leandri's, Kraken, these are really strong like one item spikes. And they were I think the Void had like lower HP bar to begin with. Yeah, it's not a great fight for them to take, so Ixtal's gonna get that dragon. So
it's a scary,
Yeah.
scary position here for the Void here. With Bran being as far ahead as he is, Kog'Maw also has a 1,000 gold lead on your 80 carry.
it definitely is scared. And it really is like the middle of the snowballing that we were saying could happen.
They do get the
with this
top
Ixtal
tower
comp.
though. So they've got 2 towers knocked down to the one of... Okay, Flang is behind. This should potentially be a kill.
Yeah.
There's a TP coming from Ornn immediately. Cho'Gath also TPing in.
There's some TPs. Someone's called out here, but it's gonna be interesting to find out who. Looks like it might be the Void, but they're all getting out safely. Bringing a flash in the top lane.
And the health
Lazy
bars,
Boy's looking for more. Gonna bring the flash from Milio.
the health bars are just not going down
No, they are not.
on the Ixtal side.
Yeah, the Lulu Shield's helping a lot, and just
Now we've got DJ and Bella moving up here too, so it's a 5v4 here.
yep, pulling coming out, trying to clear the wave, but they're looking for a gold card. Oh, a red card from the Fog. Not quite getting the turret. And we have CGL by himself in the bot lane looking for some counter pressure on the map, and so nothing quite found from Ixtal here, and their mana bars are depleted, so they're gonna have to call the play off. So I guess, yeah, good escape from the Void, but Ixtal's gonna get the turret on this wave, so they got what they came for at the end of the day. And it kind of just seems like the way these fights are playing out, that their champions just seem like more powerful right now. Especially
they
with the
just
range.
have more damage across the board.
Yeah,
They're,
it really does look like it.
like Brand is landing everything too, which is huge.
Yeah, he is. And he gets to hit like so much AoE. The Landry's already having 1,000 damage.
Yeah, that is one thing that the Void is lacking for sure. The AOE.
Yeah.
Like Xerath
They really-
is
yeah.
kind of almost like a single target mage as well. Like,
Yeah.
he's not really, but
He can hit. He can hit, but he shouldn't be hitting more people.
yeah,
with
people should not
ability.
be lining up. Okay, we got another TP
fight burning
coming in.
the top lane, yeah. TP is coming in. Phasmer and Bananas, both really low, but looks like Phasmer is going to be the first to go.
Zach is also not here. He's just
Find
continuing
Milio.
to push mid. So
Yeah. Diego flashing away from TF, but TF flashing back on to secure the kill. Yeah, Zach is alone in the mid lane, so it wasn't a fair fight to be from 2 kills coming out for Ixtal. But it looks like Zach is going to get that tier 2 turret in the mid lane we were talking about earlier with the... I think looking at how this turned out, he was going to get it anyway with that big minion wave he has, so... Just securing at the end of the day, gonna take a few autos on this inhibitor turret before clear him off. But more gold in the pockets of Ixtal. CGL using that ult to try to get something. but you're not gonna find anything. And now it's, yeah. So 3k gold lead for Ixtal. 10 Darksteel stacks from Brand. They're probably pretty happy with the state of this game.
Yeah, next dragon's coming up in a minute. Zach, low mana, he gets the red buff and back here. So he'll be a little late if they wanted to set up. So they're not going to be in like a position where they could like catch Brand out or something like that. They're actually like choosing not to move forward. In general, here comes Emilio finally. Cho'Gath's going to come over. So,
Yep. I like them getting there early. Lucian's have to take a reset,
you know, I
though.
thought with the way that they were positioning, I thought Ixtal had like a very clear like advantage in terms of getting there and setting a vision, but they chose to walk through mid lane instead, and Brand went over to check the red buff. So I think they kind of lost a little tempo there.
They might have.
But it wasn't warded, so they might have just been playing it safe.
I think so too. Especially, it looks like they don't have the Twisted Fate ult up for this fight,
big.
so they might just be saying, let's not take the dragon, let's not risk it. We might not be able to win this one, but we can push out.
This is actually good. I think this is good for the Void here.
They're looking for Lazy Boy actually, getting some nice CC. He's gonna go down at the start of the fight, getting his burn damage back, but not gonna result in a kill. Just sacking as well as Basmer, but Flang with the possession, looking to deal his own damage.
Yeah, so
back.
the Orange stayed top, and Twisted Fate
Emilio
was going bottom as they're still continuing to fight. Kog'Maw Lulu doing their best to like keep going, but they saw TF in the bottom lane, they saw Twisted Fate in the top lane, and they saw the three of them walking through mid because they had they were on a wave killing it, and they had this easy collapse there to just like go over as 5 and take the fight because the TPs aren't going to come out quick enough for them to actually
not quite
help them in that fight. So that was a bit of a misstep from Ixtal. And
yeah, they were kind of caught out of position, like pretty deep into the blue side jungle of the Void, but
yeah, they just overstep. I think they were trying to look for like a cheeky flank or something, but it did not work out. However, the way they thought it was.
Yeah, not quite. So it's gonna be the second dragon for the Void, a little bit slower than they maybe would have liked, but they at least have the option of XX Soul later in the game if they are able to secure 2 more. And Lucian, now on his Infinity Edge spike, should be at least more powerful, especially if you look at this orange build. He went for 2 full MR items. It looks like Sunfire might be his next, so he actually doesn't have that much, especially with the Viego damage, like percent health from the Kraken Slayer. So he's not as squishy when it comes to these physical damage dealers. It's only really the Xerath damage that he's mitigating.
Brand is
which
getting
is
the first Thorn Knight in here.
important. Yeah.
It is a big big thing to watch.
Cornel looking for the Emilio. Twisted Fatal popped. And a TP in as the red buff and securing the kill with a counter TP from CGL, which looks like
Baron
made to
melts.
stop the
Both of
Baron.
these teams do Baron very quickly for like the amount of time it is like in the game.
Yeah, so much percent damage from Ixtal. So this Baron rather does go down pretty quick, but they do have vision of it. They have the pink board in the back of the pit that isn't being cleared out, and the smite's available. So we'll see if they can go for a steal. They actually do. They get the steal, and the clean's coming out. Looking for kills now. Ixtal pretty clubbed. Everyone's taking so much AoE damage, but it looks like no one's quite dying.
He's gonna get killed though.
1 kill gotten. Lazy Boy flashing over. The Raleigh's gonna slow there to the point where he can't escape. So, unfortunately, the Void is almost entirely aced with Emilio
I feel
not being in the fight and not getting the Baron buff.
Zach dashed forward to try to clean up a couple of those kills. He's playing like he had a support behind him, but there was no one there to help him out. So he just goes in and Kog'Maw turns and kills him. Definitely an overstep. They may have been able to just walk out, like maybe lose 1 or 2 members after they stole the Baron. But now Emilio still has the buff, but oh no, he doesn't. Does he? Yes, he does.
No, he wasn't quite alive.
But
So
he's purple.
unfortunately doesn't
What's
get
the
it.
purple there? Yeah, he doesn't have Baron. The minions aren't going on. What's that purple thing around Emilio? Is that the?
It might be the Dreammaker.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, Zach.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he wasn't alive when Baron went down.
Went to pick off the kills.
So the lead balloons 3k from that swing at Baron.
Yeah, definitely a win for Ixtal. Not as big as it could have been, of course, because they didn't actually get the Baron buff, but they did get all the kills and they got some turrets from it. So.
One thing that's tragic here, and I was wondering about earlier, Cho'Gath building the Heartsteel, but he wasn't like in the lane long enough to actually stack
Yeah,
it.
he's not really able to stack it, so I'm not a big fan of the Heartsteel. He is like it delays his MR, and now he has a big HP pool, but
DJ
it's not
Abella
really
is getting
as great as
chased
it could
down
be.
here. Directed camera.
Yeah, looking for a kill in
showing us
his TF.
Zareth for some reason.
Yeah,
He just
Flang
runs
not
out.
really able to chase, so he's just gonna walk out with just a little bit of poke. The Zareth does have the death cap, and I mean, he is really strong, and he is the key to the Void picking off people before the fights and like having that avenue to be able to win them. But he isn't anymore so much stronger than the members of Ixtal that he's really able to solo the game. A lot of Ixtal members also having free items of their own.
Yeah, Termin is coming across for Twisted Fate as well.
Yeah, because they've gotten so much team gold from all these turrets that no one on Ixtal is really behind anymore. It looks like another fight's breaking out. Basmer's not, yeah.
Yeah, Basmer walked
Void
into the
is
wrong
not
neighborhood.
having the
Captain
damage
Jack
to
cleansed
do
it from
anything.
Zach, but
Not gonna matter. Damage isn't there, and yeah. Ixtal just... It seems like the Void's main problem this game is they actually just don't have the damage. Lazy Boy, with his like empty HP pool of like around 3,000, despite having no resist, he kind of is able to play as like a pseudo frontline with his Rylai's and just step up and stun and pick off people and not really be worried as long as his team is there, especially with the Lulu. He's kind of just able to freely walk into the back line, and he has been on
yeah,
camp.
the TF has been like absurdly impactful this game too.
He has. His gold cards have been very good, like securing everything that's been being able to like stun the Lucian
Just the roams as well with the ultimate and
Yeah,
everything.
he's kind of been able to pick up a lot of these fights that have been going either way. Zerathul's coming out on the dragon, not going to be able to steal, not going to be able to find a kill, so Ixtal neutralizing the Pharaoh's Soul, and being 7k gold ahead now, it looks like this game is just theirs to finish, maybe on the next Baron or the next Ace, but we'll see if the Void can find a miracle play to neutralize it. Maybe they can look for some kind of push, some kind of big pick before Baron, but
Yeah,
with
I
the gold
really-
lead so behind.
I really think it comes back to the early game and not being able to capitalize on the melee Lucian. The Lulu Kog'Maw was a great answer to it, and it seems like it scared them enough too that they just didn't take any risks to try to get ahead. And now they're just running into this point where they're just outscaled.
Yeah. That's definitely seeming to be the case. They weren't really able to capitalize on their early game pressure.
Yeah, even when the gold was even, it was the fights were looking very difficult for the Void to navigate.
I agree. It kind of looked like they were playing as if from behind, even from the beginning of the game, which is a pretty big mental advantage of Ixtal, I'd say, with them having some scary threats on paper with the high elo of their players. So I can understand why people might feel like they have to play safe, but
Yeah.
picking this kind of comp is you do need an advantage to be able to win the game.
Yeah, I think if they wanted to approach the game this way, they needed to pick a little bit better like scaling champions.
Yeah. You would have liked maybe like a Zeri coming in from Zach or something like that.
Yeah, something
But-
that would help them like in the team fights a little later.
Stun on the Lazy Boy. You're gonna find some damage, but really, they don't have the ability to commit like that. Cooling coming out, it actually does do a lot of damage. Not quite finding the kill, but they're still slowly backing out. Zach dashing in. Gonna have to flash out from the orange. Still taking a lot of damage. Lazy Boy also flashing out himself. A lot of HP bars are low, but no kills being found until Flank comes in. Actually finds the flank, and his resets are going in. It's 2 kills already. Possessing the Kog'Maw now, looking for the Lulu. Looking for the triple kill. The Heartbreaker gonna flash and miss, but gonna get the kill. Triple kill for Diego. Wow. Gonna chase him in the Ornn.
Meanwhile, TF in
Should be
the
able to
base.
kill. Yeah, unfortunately TF it was in the base, getting both the next turret, so bit of a bittersweet teamfight victory from the Void. They finally found it, but at a pretty big cost. Abella TPing in, looking for the kill on the GL.
He should be dead here.
Yeah, he actually might be dead. No flash. Flang's found the melee onto him. We'll see if this gold card can get enough space.
No,
And
but
it actually
Baron
will
is
with
up.
the fleet footwork and everything. Yeah, Baron's up, and they have to take it, I think. They just have to take the chance now.
TF
but
did
no
just ult out of the
back.
base. Oh, big catch.
Oh, they found a kill! That's really big. CGL, unfortunately, is now out of mana, but the fruits can give him some back. The Baron tick is
It
really
is Hex Gates
slow
too,
without
which is,
Lucian, but
which is a big
yeah,
thing.
the Hex Gates are big.
Cognitive
Playing,
did
oh,
not
he also
take
has
the
no
Hex Gates.
smite. Wow, they have no smite, so if Lazy Boy can get into smite range, it might be, might not be able to get. But hopefully the Void can just get out. Lucian recalling out of vision, so. Whew. Man, so they kind of found a miracle play. They won a team fight and they got Baron.
Yeah, TF didn't
Their
show
base
up.
is wide open.
TF didn't come to the fight, which is what we've been seeing
That's kind of
the entire game. TF showing up, but that time he chose not to, and so they were able to actually just win by numbers.
yeah, a bit of a lawful dog moment where he's kind of stayed mid and kind of won the map for them anyway, despite team fight losing. No one
It does
answering
open the
him, and-
Nexus though, which was huge.
It does, and especially like you have to be careful because TF
Yeah,
can
he
just
is
ult in.
TF. Yes, AD's
So-
gonna attack fast. It's scary situation.
Definitely is scary. And even with the inhib open, like ADTF does push. I mean, APTF does too, but Twisted Fate in general pushes turrets really, really fast. Because the stacked deck does now, like, and the wild card, they both activate their damage on turrets, which just melts them.
Good thing is,
I believe.
it's only the third.
I don't know if they
dragon,
made the W on it, but yeah.
So they
So
don't- have to contest it.
yeah, it's only full point for both teams. So it's not going to impact the immediate next 5 minutes of the game. But Void with their Baron now and the inhib up, you could say that they might want to use this time to fight. Well, they might be able to have something even, but they're not there.
TF is hovering,
And
There's
it's going to be
ult.
hard for them to get there.
He's
TF
gonna
is using the ult to push out top lane, necessitate a response, and just secure the dragon. So Ixtal's playing it a little bit safe, which is not... I'm not saying it's wrong. It definitely is a very respectable way of pushing their lead when they're ahead, just making the safest, most winning decision that they can, rather than just trying to brute force
I do
it
think
through.
we are at the time in the game though, especially with everyone being like pretty high leveled. If you have a fight break out around the dragon, around the Baron, and the wave is in the middle of the lane, that could be the game. Like it could end.
Yeah. Man. Now we're at the 4 item mark for all the members of Ixtal, while most of the Void is still on 3 and a bit of change. So the gold lead is still pretty notable. Zeraphil's coming down, looking for some poke and vision on the
You
members
need to be
of
careful about this TF as well.
Ixtal.
Ult's not up yet, but
It's a bit of damage, but it's not much. Yeah, the TF up in the top lane. They're rotating to counter him now, but he has the vision. He can just... the ult's not up, but... Diego could look for something here. It's actually gonna ult in and not find anything. So an unfortunate loss of cooldown there. And now Ixtal's gonna march through mid lane. Cog popping the W to be able to hit the inhib, but it's hard to walk through the Xerath here. His damage doesn't seem to be that oppressive right now, unfortunately, but it is still there and adding up there. Ornel coming down to gain the space that they need to be able to push in the bait. Zach's falling down really low to kill grand AoE. The ult's gonna come down. So many members of, or the Void rather, falling so low from... Phasmer's going down, the rest of them are low. Charlotte's going down, and now the...
Purple gang.
not
Green
enjoying
Gang
it.
taking game 1.
Oh no, playing the purple gang. Who did that? Is that you, Maddie? Did you play the purple gang fucking soundboard thing? Oh, that's not Maddie. He's not here. Was
That wasn't...
you?
I thought that was you.
No,
I thought that was you.
That's so funny.
I didn't hear a Discord thing. Wait, what?
I have the streamer mode on too, so I don't know if someone came in and did it, but that, you know what? That's
No,
pretty funny.
no one joined call. I thought that was.
That's hilarious.
Wait, that's a mystery. Any knowers?
Oh man, that was good. I'm like, gotta take a second to
Yeah,
compose myself there. Yeah, they kind of just bled out. Pretty tragic.
Yeah, it looks like they did. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. It looks like Ixtal's plan going in kind of worked the way the comp wanted. Just like not lose like the very early levels and just kind of like slowly snowball once they hit their like early spikes and just take over the game through
taking a
outplaying the
look
map.
at the damage, you could tell like the Void was just not finding their footing in these fights.
Yeah. Gave first blood as handicap. Ixtal got first blood. Yeah, how those damage numbers looking? Lazy Boy capping out for his team, CGL for his. Not really surprising, but yeah, pretty low damage numbers from the rest of the members of the Void, which did look to be the problem in that game. They kind of just weren't able to find the targets they and not very easily. They wanted to kind of like go around the Ornn and look for those like low mobility targets like the Brand and the Cog.
But once they
But
getting around them,
yeah.
they were just getting killed before they could actually do
Yeah.
it. We saw Zach
Yeah,
a
the
couple
front-
times get to the back line, but like while he was
But,
getting there, he
yeah.
was dying. So it's
He is, and like 1-for-1 at best. And yeah, it's the thing with Brand is, I mean, you really like he doesn't even try to hit a target to be able to hit them with his E and his R just kind of spreading out. So we'll see what changes the Void wants to make for game 2.
yeah, they do have side select going into game 2. Ixtal had side select in game 1, so we just flip it for game 2. So it'd be interesting to see if they choose to take blue side and maybe pick the Brand themselves.
Yep. I think also with the bot lane, I think I would change up their strategy in the bot lane because especially like leaving up Cog Lulu when you're picking Lucian Milio and then playing it the way you did, I think it's just not their strategy to success and not really how their team wants to play. And it's not really even how Zach's like found success in Boozebash in general. It's not really been like an early game Lucian player. He's kind of just like slowly like reaped rewards from skirmishes and team fights and just kind of scaled to the point where he's able to have that agency and power as ADC on champs like Zeri, Jinx, Ezreal. So we might see if they switch up their strategy. But the Xerath was really good and did find success in the mid lane, pretty handily beating DJ Bella early.
Yeah, but DJ Bella was able to impact the map way more.
Yeah,
which
the Twisted Fate.
you
champ,
expect
it just
from a
does
TF,
that.
but it was like almost oppressive. His like a mobility around the map.
Yeah, and he doesn't really need to be like ahead or dealing damage. The gold card is the same no matter what. So
Yeah, just showing up, providing numbers, and giving space for Lulu and Kog'Maw to take over the fights, for Brand to be able to just walk in and do whatever he wants.
yeah,
Lazy Boy was going crazy on the ult.
yeah,
dodges.
yeah.
The
Dodging
micro
most of the
movements. There
Xerath
might-
shots,
there might
only
be a
getting hit
reason
by
why
like.
he's challenger.
Just click close to you. Just that's all it is. You click close to your character, you can move better.
He'd be challenger. You always see like these stats in baseball sometimes, like particularly like Barry Bonds. So like he had this one season where he was just like walked like so many times, and like when he wasn't getting walked, he was like hitting home runs or like getting hits or whatever. And they always bring up the stat where it's like if he just had the walks and you take away the hits and the like the home runs and all that stuff, he still has like an all-time on base percentage. Just means that he gets on base. And that's how many times he was walked. Like this kind of reminds Lazy Boy. He could dodge his way to challenger. Like Like, doesn't have to do anything. Just has to like go push lanes and then dodge the abilities and get out. It would be kind of funny.
Well, I think Ben's on his way to do that right now with
Yeah,
that Trundle escape. That still haunts me today. I mean, oh, God. He right-clicked under 5 people and just walked out. God. If that's not peak masculinity, peak Giga Chad energy, I don't know what is.
He couldn't split push us to a championship though.
No, unfortunately not. But that's because the Void cheated.
Yeah, agreed.
Or that's probably what I mean.
Whatever.
Same team.
Same thing. They're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same at this point. Oh, you're already in here. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they're gonna take blue side, switch it up, which I can understand. I don't know entirely what the draft strategy looks like behind closed doors for both of these teams, but they both did want blue side, so it looks like there's more value in the power picks than the counter picks, which makes sense because it looks like top lane's kind of playing like tanks in isolation, mid lane like they have their champions, they're not really looking to like counter the other, they're rather looking to pick comfort. So I can understand why they would want to take blue side.
Yeah, I think Brand might be a very contested pick as well here.
Yeah.
It'll also be nice to not have to show your bottom lane early like that.
Yeah. I would like to see maybe the Void dropping their bot lane picks to at least B2, B3, maybe early picking a jungler. I think because the Viego, like, it did find possessions and like the Viego did win the team. Like when they won fights, it looked like it was because of Viego being able to find that. So I don't know if I'd say it was like a problematic pick, but I think there was just like a lack of cohesion in the comp.
Yeah. He had that
And so they should
cool
be,
pop-off moment towards the end, but they were lacking numbers, Ixtal, when it happened. And
yeah, they were. And maybe they need more AoE damage, more damage dealing champions, but we'll see how they adapt. The band's gonna start, and Nidalee's coming out, no surprise there.
yeah, I wonder if they maybe get rid of the TF or.
It's definitely a possibility.
TF is a decent blind pick, I feel like, unless you're going
Yeah, it's
against
not
like
bad.
a Fizz or something.
Yeah, but CGL's pool is not really the best at punishing a pick like the TF. Band's the same so far. Looks like they're gonna consider dropping a cog ban
instead of the Caitlyn. Okay.
And maybe they want to pick a Caitlyn for themselves or just kind of ignore it and say we'd rather play against it. Yeah, dropping the cog ban, so they... I wonder if that means they want to try the Lucian again. I'm not really sure.
Jinx coming across.
Yeah. Ixtal finding no reason to really switch up their ban strategy. I do know, like, in addition to the Kog'Maw, like, Aphelios kind of serves the same purpose. Yeah. Interesting. The Void, this time, the ones to ban Karthus, which I believe Ixtal did last time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so
it looks like they don't want to first pick it.
And both recognize the power.
Wait, and Ixtal is now banning the brand. So, okay. Interesting. It looks like the Karthus ban was kind of a thing saying we want brand and you won't get Karthus, so like we want one of the two. But then it looks like Ixtal read on that, which I might be wrong on that, but that's how I interpret those last two bans going.
Right, because they're taking a long time to make this first pick.
Yeah, that's my perception of how that went. I'm not sure. I don't really know the strategy beyond a few random bits here and there. But it looks like they're gonna pick the Ornn top after all. So maybe they did want to first pick a Legion. Just gonna go with their safe tank in the top lane. This time taking the Ornn away. The response is Xin Zhao in the jungle. Pretty strong, solid champion right now. Good, safe early pick, I suppose. looks like they're gonna want to use their red side to take some counter picks. And yeah, picking 82 seconds, so definitely picking some safe blind champions with just good power.
Caitlyn comes across here.
Yeah, good. Definitely like early game agency so far from Ixtal. And I would not be surprised to just see them pick support in R3, something like a Nami, Emilio, or Lux, something that kind of like synergizes with the two of them that can be a bully in lane and like support the Xinjiaos and vulnerability. Looks like they're gonna go for Alistar and support. Okay. Which is usually not seen as a blind pick in this, but with champion pool.
What's the AD carry with this?
I think some understandable. Yeah, definitely not gonna be a Lucian.
Like a Vayne or something, maybe?
Yeah, you could wonder if it's gonna be something like a Vayne, even like a Kalista. They have synergy, but maybe you don't want, or just one of the Sax notable champions. Like, oh, Jhin. Interesting. I wasn't expecting a Jhin. He is pretty solid on the patch. I'm not sure how the Caitlyn matchup goes, but I don't think it's that bad. Alistar Jhin definitely like able to lock down if the Alistar combo. The W follow up is pretty good, but not like an oppressive lane or anything. And also,
they have very good pick potential so far.
Yeah, but still falling into that same like low damage trap where it's like they're gonna need some explosive things in the mid and jungle to be able to really win a team fight. Because so far their damage is like pretty low. Jhin is like only single target.
Do we see a Hui get banned here? Maybe.
Yeah, I think they are angling the Hui for sure. And I almost would have liked to see them pick it instead of the Jhin if that's what they wanted, because there's no way Jin's getting banned away. It looks like they're banning Lilia. So
over Alistar too would have been fine.
Yeah, or even over Alistar. I mean, I don't think either of his bot lane champions are like readable, so I think they really want the Hui here, but we'll see what happens. Caitlyn Lulu picked up, so Lulu, like, I was expecting an enchanter on R3. Lulu's not the one I was expecting, but it still fits the bill kind of, and I'm pretty sure it's really good into Alistar. I'm surprised it's not Janna. That's all I'll say, but I think it's like a good pick. Looks like TF is going to be banned, which makes sense with just the solo lanes up. There's maybe not really a single Basmer champion. They're two. I'm not sure what his champion pool looks like right now, so
I think he's just Ornn, no?
Yeah, he just played the Ornn. We'll maybe see him play something similar. Yeah, Hui ban coming out. We'll see how it could be a Xerath ban because it's Ixtal might want to pick it away because both of them play it, or maybe they'll just like ban Rumble and make Ixtal pick Xerath, or maybe there's a third secret thing going on like the Scion. Okay. I guess Basmer plays Scion, and they don't want it, which is
Basmer's on the Void, so he's picked Ornn already.
Oh, sorry, I
that's all right. Yeah.
You said that, I'm like, wait, what? Yeah. So yeah, Andrew plays Scion.
Is it a blind pick Rumble here? I guess there's no reason to blind pick.
Yeah, I guess they don't want to. So they're just gonna pick the Zac. Another tank v tank matchup. Up and top.
Rumble would be very low range.
Yeah, it would be. And it looks like, I mean, Ixtal with this comp, like they have engaged sort of like with the Zac. It's not like they're really lacking that. And like Caitlyn and Luke can like walk fast. Yeah. I don't think the Rumble's the worst, but they don't really have like something like a Jarvan or like an Orianna that like sets up the Rumble to like guarantee some good ults. Because the Zac kind of like spreads out people, and the Xinjiao just doesn't like also does that. Like they kind of knock people away. So it looks like it's Ixtal actually in the mid lane, coming in blind
They saw the game last game. They saw how slow everything went, and they just decided they're going to be the ones to scale.
Yeah, definitely the Void seems to have the better scaling so with Jhin Ixtal, but they do still lack significant AoE damage. Graves coming in high damage, low AoE. So obviously Ixtal does have like some AoE with his E and like his the skies descend, but
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the counter pick is here for Ixtal. Rumble, okay.
Is it just Rumble? It makes sense. It's expected. I wonder how the matchup goes because I can kind of seeing it both way because I know Acel really believes melees, but like Rumble
Rumble
definitely
clears so
enjoys a
fast.
self-rooter. Like if Acel is pressing Q, Rumble is just running at you, and then
Yeah.
maybe you can W away. But I can
He
see
also
Rumble just getting
clears
like a
so
quick kill.
fast too.
Yeah, so we'll see how this mid lane matchup goes. I think it seems like the volatile lane to me. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of attention there, especially with Lulu and Alistar kind of more on the roamy side.
I wonder if it would have been better to leave the Scion up and ban the Rumble instead.
I also wonder because yeah, because I don't know if it would have been a Xerath pick in the mid lane. I'm not sure what he would have gone to with the TF and the Rumble banned. Xerath wouldn't really fit with the comp that much. Like it wouldn't be horrendous or anything, but it would kind of be like handshake. Okay, my team goes in and maybe I'll just like, deal damage because they're focused on the Jinjiao and the Zac that's diving them. Because Void is like incredibly front to back here, like the definition of front to back. Whereas Ixtal is like kind of the same, but like they're more divey, so
They're big
they can
skirmishers
definitely
too.
yeah they're big skirmishers. They're very divey. They're very like early game like champions. So it's
They'll
again
have
like
a lot
it's,
of priority over the early objectives.
they do like it is a pretty solid like Void outscales situation, but Ixtal like at every point in the game, Jhin and Ixtal can get hit by the wrong ability and die, and the game's over. So it's not like Ixtal doesn't scale in that sense. Like they're not just trying to win the game by 20 minutes or FFing. It's nothing like that. And especially like late game Caitlyn, especially with like the new ability to flex her build more with like the crit chance coming in soon, she can melt tanks with like 4 items. Like when she has IE LDR, a Zeal item,
Yeah,
+1, +2.
It doesn't feel like she falls off too much.
No,
Like,
she doesn't. I think
she used to like feel like she hit a wall and then like just stop dealing damage, but not anymore.
yeah, Caitlyn's one of those champions. Like okay, she's good in lane because she has range advantage, and then like she's kind of like a 1-item spike, especially if it's like IE because her headshots can randomly one-shot people. And then she kind of like slowly tapers off as like tanks get their items, and like she doesn't really have any like DPS steroids, so she kind of can feel weak in that sense for a bit. But then once she gets just like a max build, she's back to like DPS again just because of the nature of an ADC with full items and the way her headshot scales like almost quadratically. So
I'm gonna get some water really quick. I will be right
hell yeah.
back.
Arts can shed light.
I would put up the LOL duel, but I'm not the one hopping the stream. But maybe I'll go do it, and chat can listen along or do it themselves. So I'm gonna go over to the LOL duel here. I'm gonna guess I'll guess Rumble because it's here on my mind. All right, so it is a male. It's a top laner and something else. It's not a Yordle. They don't use heat. They are melee. They're not Vandal City, and they were released earlier than 2011. Okay, so it's a male top something else. It's a melee, and that's one of the first champions released. Top and something else. All champions like that are like top jungle. I don't know if it's something like maybe like a Trundle. Who could be like top jungle. Maybe I guess Trundle. Yeah, wait. Oh, easy. Okay, that was easy. All right, we're cracked. Okay. Let's go to the quote. Part of me keeps wondering when I'll run into the lantern's walls. Is that like talking about Thresh? Is that like Senna or something? I guess Senna. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's Senna. Okay, cool. Kind of a giveaway.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Yo, I beat the Lodal in 2.
Okay, did you tell everyone who it was?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was reading all the things out.
All right, let me go. Let me do it.
I didn't get to the ability. Yeah, I got the first two.
What are we thinking? Only wrong answers in chat.
Oh, I already got it.
Yeah, but I'm telling them to give me the wrong answers so I can try to guess.
Oh, do you not know?
No, I wasn't here. So, before 2011 though, so it's 2010 champ, right?
Yeah.
Jungle.
So it's
not
it's
jungle.
Cassante.
Could jungle. Partial jungle. Who came out? Demon Spirit, no. Partial jungle. Jungle top laner, Trundle.
Yeah.
Alright, that was easy. Nocturne always gets me in. It always gets me into where I could go. Alright. Part of me keeps wondering when I'll run into the Lantern's wall. That's gotta be Thresh, right?
Yeah. He's the one with the lantern. Yeah, don't reach out though.
You know what? No, you want to say Senna? That actually makes more sense. That makes more sense. That would be Senna. Good job.
I mean, I already did it.
I'm not here. I didn't hear any of the shit. Okay.
No, I know, but like the chat.
Well,
knows,
okay.
Like,
this one.
Yeah, this one is.
What do you think, guys?
Whoa, we're not in challenger mode.
What even is challenger mode?
It turns off the color and like rotates it.
Okay, well, I think we still know.
I think it's Warwick. I think he's like, it's his jaws. He's like, I'm gonna eat you.
Okay, all right. Reign of Anger. Okay, what is this his R?
No.
No, passive.
It's
Okay.
passive. Yeah.
I don't know the names of any.
I actually didn't know it was called that, but I know he's got Cole the Meek, Ruthless
We got
Predator,
emojis.
Slice and Dice, and
That's gotta be an
Dominus.
easy Heimerdinger, right? No.
The
okay.
gear, yeah.
Gear disco ball. Disco Heimer, like you know what's
Disco Nunu. Gear?
gear?
Like disco? Like Blitzcrank? He has like Space Groove.
Might be Blitz.
Gear? Zillion? Gear? Time Gear?
Oh,
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
recycle. That's got probably Zillion then, right? No. Blonde girl.
Wait, what? Am I dumb? Oriana? Oh, the ball. Oh,
We're
I
stupid.
think disco. It's the ball. Oh,
Okay, well we're getting into game right now. So
Yeah, let's. Okay.
nobody
okay,
saw any of that.
whatever.
Happen, so.
Yeah, let's get into this game.
Whoops.
Looks like we got a nice 5
The
point.
ball should have been a
converting
dead
to teams.
giveaway. I don't. There's a.
I should have. I was thinking disco because it's like.
We
the
were
Space
just
Groove
missing
and, like,
because the
Disco
chat
Nunu.
wanted us to miss. That's all.
Oh
it was.
yeah, well that I feel like that goes without saying.
We'll let you guys see chat for a little bit here. Got some. Andrew always goes with the good luck.
Ooh.
Some variation with the heart. That's a stand-up
Yell
guy
getting
right
that
there.
cue.
Kind of stuff we
Things
missed
first.
when Ben was subbing in last week. Some pings going on.
First strikeout. Both ADCs taking Ghost even after the nerfs, so we'll see that kiting coming out. And I can understand it because this game is much about like space and kiting, with like both teams kind of being with one team being like front to back. And
All right, is DJ
Ixtal wanting
Belly
to
gonna
dive.
try to get this ward here? There he goes. Alright, so Andrew's gonna leash. He's missing some health. They're gonna know where Zinjaf started. I imagine we'll see pings once he gets back to lane.
yeah,
there's
question mark
a-
ping on the blue, and they're not gonna see it, so they'll know.
They,
And I mean, no surprise
think-
for having that bot.
they think that Graves is probably on the blue. I think that's what the question mark ping was because Alistar came out
Yeah,
from over
Ward
there.
on the Raptors. So yeah,
Yeah,
look,
Ward will
it looks
see
like
him.
both jungles they'll be spotted. Like everyone knows. Here. It happened last game too, so
Yeah, it'll be
surprising.
interesting if he doesn't get spotted before Lazy Boy starts to make his way maybe across the board.
Yeah.
and try to
Yeah,
vertical
Rumble,
jungle.
Rumble's getting an early push mid, but is like taking damage for it. We'll see how well Ixtal can CS under turret. He's kind of not a good last hitter under turret. So yeah, I'm missing a couple minions, but it's not like that's gonna dictate how the lane
The
goes.
pings are still going out. They don't know if he's there. They're gonna see him right here though.
Yeah, he's about to walk on the ward.
You see, Lazy Boy did start moving, so it,
He is. But he also walked on a ward.
yeah.
But he's just.
But
yeah,
he,
like
he
everyone
started
knows
moving
where
thinking
everyone is.
Graves
So.
might have been there. So like his pathing's gonna be a little bit slower. He might. They're
It's
just looking to
actually-
evade here. though.
Yeah. Which should be suspected, but I guess they're not gonna know. I mean, yeah. The wind becomes lightning, getting in the flow. Flash from Lazy Boy. 3 talent strike is gonna knock up and get the kill. So it's a very successful invade from Ixtal, getting the kill in the jungler, really setting him behind, and now he's gonna steal the camp. So
I wonder
yeah,
what
unfortunately not
comms-
spotted out.
Yeah, I wonder what comms were like there because that invade felt fairly
Yeah.
obvious. I mean,
I
I know
would've liked
we're
him
looking at
missing
it
in the
without
lane.
like any fog of war, but
Yeah.
Rumble just walked off the map, half health. They saw Xin Zhao cut through the lane
Yeah, it should have been suspected at least. So.
because they
Definitely
saw
is
him walk through the
capitalizing.
ward. to,
Oh,
like, go
oh!
through
Zach
the
knocked
lane.
up under turret. Oh, I guess not quite under turret. Only taking. Well, this turret is not firing. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's not terrible, I guess. Every day
Yeah.
Riot like changes.
They change it every time. The code, man.
Okay. Is he gonna
Knocked
get the
up, healing,
passive?
grass.
Oh,
So low, but yeah, Basmer. I mean, the passive is up. It's not like Orange really get through it, so unfortunately can't secure any kill. Rumble did flash, and so the Graves is gonna come in.
This
and
should-
they're gonna
this should be a
look
kill.
for it. He has a flow.
CGL needs to not die here. This should be.
Yeah,
should
he
just be able to
flashes
chase
out to
him down.
safety, and maybe Flame can pick it up with a red buff slow. But, I don't know. The Electro Harpoon has a slow of its own, unfortunately.
That's gonna be
Oh,
flash from Caitlyn. though.
actually in the bot lane, yeah, flashing out. So, yeah, unsuccessful jungle plays from the
Yeah,
Void,
CGL just
like
didn't have the
Ixtal.
mana to throw the E, keep him a little bit slowed, locked down, something.
Yeah, had to flash out from the rumble damage. So large early, especially in the overheat.
So the bottom lane of Ixtal, about half health, or a little bit over for the Caitlyn. As she got knocked up, Jin rooted. Another engage here. The Brute's gonna come in. Lulu's gonna get the polymorph immediately, but there's no flash on the Caitlyn here. We might be looking at a kill here, a 2v2 kill. There it comes.
Or shot finds it.
Chatu is going to take some damage here as Zach is just poking. They're going to probably shove one more wave and then immediately get out of here.
Yeah,
That was
that's
big.
what Void wants. Finding success in the bot lane is definitely the key to their
Yeah,
victory.
big aggression. Xin Zhao is starting to move down. They should be able to crash us. I don't think Lulu can sit here and like tank the wave.
No, it's gonna be too
Caitlyn
much.
will get
to-
back. I think she'll only miss one melee and then maybe a cannon.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure she'll miss the cannon, honestly. Let's
No,
see.
with the relic shield.
Yeah, she
no.
actually got it. So she only misses
So
one minion.
not horrible.
Besides what was missed like when they were clearing the wave.
Yeah.
So overall, not a bad place to die if you're gonna die. It still sucks that you die.
Yeah.
But there could have been way worse
Yeah.
deaths.
Oh, definitely. So
And Xin Zhao is on the dragon immediately.
yeah, definitely the right play is secure these early objectives while you have the early game spring champion.
Yeah, Caitlyn was coming back from the kill. Bottom lane had the recall because they had just spent all the mana like shoving the wave. So this is a pretty easy dragon kill here. Flame
The
is
smallest
waiting
dog barks
around.
the loudest. That's so true.
Slain the dragon.
Yeah.
There's pings
Come pick-
onto him though. I think
pick up.
Caitlyn might have seen him as he was walking into the bush. Or is there just
Gage coming in top for the trade, but kind of bit of a wet noodle fight so far. These two Bomby Cinder beats.
Graves is playing the long con here. He sees Xin Zhao. Alright, what's the move, Fling? They're going in. It's gonna
No
be a
flash on
flash
Caitlyn.
knockup.
Flash had to pulverize into the Jin root. Gonna pick up a second kill from the
Uh-oh.
deadly flourish.
Oh no, he got
But-
knocked up!
Counter gank in the
So he
Top
misses
lane.
the ult, and Andrew is actually
Bounce
moving
flash, another
in.
flash.
Oh my
Oh, the kill's not
god.
quite picked up from Andrew,
I
but
think he's just
not
gonna get the kill though, right?
tanking
Like
the
Basmer can't
turret.
do anything about this.
Oh my god.
He's dead
Oh, he
though.
didn't get out, unfortunately. Wait, so the Zac Bobs don't ever proc? Like, they don't
They're
ever
coded as
take
they're
turret
coded as
aggro?
minions. They don't pick up
But even with the Bomby Cinder?
yeah, no, because the Bomby Cinder's not doing damage while he's in that passive, is he? Is it?
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Then I
That's like one of like the funny things about Zac is picking up the kills through Bobs. So, but if they are coded as minions,
they're saying he got bombies
Then-
after he died, so that's
wait, no, wait.
it looks like it was his first item. You can rewind it.
He definitely. I was just talking about how they both have.
yeah, because
He
I thought I
had
saw like
bombies,
the
he had
burn
bombies.
like on the ground, but I didn't
Yeah, no,
realize
he had it. He had it.
I guess you just don't pick up aggro because you're a minion.
Yeah. Which like makes sense, like if you're a minion doing that damage.
I know
you're
the
not
the
gonna
cannon was
fire.
tanking a little bit, but like the cannon died eventually. And
Yeah, he was definitely burning him with bombies. That's all I can say. But I guess.
that's tragic because Basmer had to sit there. Like he's not gonna get far enough away. I feel like and even if he does, he misses like a whole wave. So the right move was to sit there and try to kill the blobs. He just
Yeah.
didn't have the DPS
Yeah, didn't quite have
to
the
do it.
damage. Unfortunate, but still got the kill back, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
But the
they
CS
got-
is pretty big in the mid lane or top lane.
They do get 2 Void Grubs. Pretty good. Basmer is gonna get thrown back here, but it doesn't matter too much.
No, it does not.
He buffered the Zac knockup. I'm not sure if he got hit by it, but it was a pretty good Ornn charge forward there.
So pretty even gold so far in this game with 1 dragon over to Ixtal. And the grubs 2 for 1, so no strong advantage yet there. Looks like Lazy Boy kind of wants to invade again, but he's actually down a level of flame currently. Because Graves is kind of just like a faster clearer. It looks like they're gonna actually open fire onto Lazy Boy. Have to use the Crescent Guard to dodge the damage from the Curtain Call. And he is dodging a lot of this damage actually. Zinja is very tanky. Getting low, but they are finding the kill onto the Alistar, even through the Unbreakable Will. And it
Lazy
looks like
Boy
it's gonna be a one-for-one
stopped
thing.
the Alistar like charge forward with his 3rd Q. Like the 3rd like auto on the Q.
Yeah, definitely an overcommit onto the Zinja, who does have the Crescent Guard. Is able to dodge a lot of the damage.
Let's see.
Oh, but a solo kill in the mid lane
And he
with CZL,
flashes!
even burning the flash. Really nice play from that Ixtal. DJ Bella overstaying. Trading in the top lane, nothing's gonna.
You kind of
from
think
it.
of that fight as like a 1-for-1, I guess now, but it shouldn't have turned
Yeah,
into that.
but
But
It's
the void gets a bailout. They get a bailout there.
Yeah, they definitely
2008
do. Ixtal's
2008 United States government came in. They made the phone call. The void, they were you gotta save the void from failing. They give him the bailout. Andrew just relentlessly shoving the whole game. Not
Yeah,
much
getting a
being
pretty
done
nice
about it.
demolish proc on the turret. Looking to get that second plate quite soon. Gonna quickly proxy this wave.
Rumble's moving up too. This could be dangerous. Looks like he might just be taking the scuttle.
Yeah, we'll see if they look for a dive. Hard to dive in, but
Especially no passive on Zac.
yeah, and the equalizer's up. I don't think they can. But Abella's gonna walk into the jungle, find Flang, who just used his quick draw, so he's not able to dash away from this slingshot, but it's actually just gonna miss. And now
Might-
putting
Aurelion
Anna's
Sol's coming
caught
over
out a
too.
bit. They have the
Can
blast
he
on if
hit-
they want it, but
Andrew's
Ornald's
gonna
gonna
die.
secure the kill before he can even get it, and DJ Bella also caught out Flash with both hands up.
Would have liked to
Hands
see that go
down.
over the Ixtal, but it's fine on Graves too, because Graves also becomes a bit of a monster himself. Okay, Lazy Boy is coming in. Not much is going to come from it. How close is he?
Maybe
He has the
looking for
big
the
one,
second
right? That's what
dragon.
this icon means, right? He's got the big ult.
Yeah, he does have the Sky's Descend.
So I
mean,
imagine
feel
he's holding that. The dragon's actually being taken now.
Yeah, I feel like they should be able to capitalize. I mean, they have the numbers
This should be where it's
there
used.
yet. And yeah, they have vision. They should go. but CGL is not looking for a flank or anything. They're
There
gonna
it
dive
comes.
in.
Oh, they steal it!
Steal is really good. Curtain Call's coming out. The CGL pops the Crescent Guard. They are taking a lot of the damage, so the fight might be won for the Void, but it looks like they're able to flash out and actually get a clean getaway. So they pull off the heist, which is really nice.
All right, so one thing I'm sure everyone's been noticing here is Zach leading with the ult is they don't have the damage to actually like win these fights while Zach's ulting. So I think until they start scaling a little bit more, they're gonna have to like.
Zach's in danger.
Yeah, Zach is. Directed camera hasn't went there yet. Maybe he lives. Oh, never mind. Here we go.
We'll see.
Wait,
TP comes in.
we're watching Basmer. Okay, he lives. The directed camera always knows what's going
We're
on.
on to DJ Abello with the Singularity pulling him in. He was able to get out, but
I was scared of CGL. I was scared a little bit there.
yeah, this Ixtal is pretty impactful in this game so far. And Ixtal, I mean, with being the early game comp, they are down 1k even on Dragon, so they're actually
Flank's
in a
gonna
rough
be able
spot.
to get these as well, so they'll end up with five Void Grubs.
Yeah. Void is actually in a really good spot this game. They kind of have everything going the way they want.
Yeah, I think with the way their comp was constructed too, like I did not think that Void Grubs was like something they'd be able to contest, but
Yeah, it's the way the game went.
felt like
It's really nice for them.
yeah, their top side was a little bit weaker for sure. But they haven't played like it.
Just the way the timing went. Alistar's gonna walk over a pink ward. And find this
He's got
one, though.
his camera moved forward or something for sure, right?
I think you know, like avoided the bush barely.
Oh really? Tragic.
I think that's what I saw, but I didn't look closely. But it's like Lazy Boy's gonna try to take that Rift Herald right on spawn. Blue buff is now able to be shared, which is nice.
Orange does have TP.
Yeah, no contest on the Rift, it looks like, so Ixtal will be able to get that as a consolation prize. But they don't have a play to make with it immediately, it seems. Oh, this guy had his first strike, I didn't realize, so I'm picking up some gold.
Caitlyn damage, jeez.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh wow. A lot of it on the Alistar there.
Zach
With the
should
grubs,
be
they're gonna
able
try
to
to pick
get
up
the
the
turret
turret.
here.
Yeah, summoning Rift Herald in the top lane, so it looks like they're gonna trade one.
Everybody is on the bottom side, so Basmer's gonna have to be a little bit cautious up here.
Yeah, he might not be able to even stop this second charge. I mean, Sinjao can kind of just go like right through him. So, fortunately, yeah, they will get the second charge on the turret, but
Yeah.
not much else.
Oh, they are still. Zach has no mana. They're still hovering around here. Flame just wants to get this and get
Yeah.
out. Wait, he.
Still blue buff. Oh, the canceled Hexgate by the Equalizer has to bring the flash together. Andrew coming in, no vision with the flank. That pink ward was doing a lot of it.
Okay.
Getting
Can you get
headbutted out,
They're
but
good.
pulls
They're good. They're out.
Alistar back in.
Zinjao lands it.
Falling Star stuns. Yeah, when he becomes lightning into the audacious charge, looking for something, but the Crescent Guard has to be popped because he's falling low.
Basmer
Basmer's
TP
going
down here.
in,
He's in the middle of the
has to
team.
flash out in the middle of the fight.
I'm
He's
not
still dealing. Yeah, Lazy Boy charge in. He can't get out. He has to flash. When he becomes lightning, not gonna find Charlotte headbutt polarizes the DJ Abella Rumble. Gonna find the first kill of this fight. Void might be looking to chase back now with their numbers advantage. Yes, with the curtain call coming up, they are looking to pick off more kills wherever they can find.
Caitlyn's
Zach's
gonna have to
shuts out.
flash too.
Yeah, burns the passive.
The
CGL
Void
chasing Caitlyn.
disengage, and the way they've been
Finds-
spacing in this
yeah,
fight has
finds
just been
Lazy Boy.
insane.
Finds the block, finds Shot 2, and that is a 16-minute 8 scaling.
The Void.
What a miracle.
Like, the Void like played that like pixel perfect. Like I there was just so many times where I just thought that it was over for them. Like it was just they're gonna come out like down 2 kills or something like that. But they come out 5-0 on the ace. Holy.
Yeah, able to just like trade back the damage. Kite with the Rylai's. No one died because they like everyone had flash up.
Yeah.
And the Orin was able to go in and out. The Alistar was able to go in and out. And then I think Jin came up at the latter end of that fight.
Yeah, he got
and then
mana.
they were able
He got
to
enough
immediately
mana
turn
to
the
use.
tide.
He didn't have mana.
Mana, yeah, then that was it, yeah. And then they found everyone. Ixtal looking in to go in on a Bella. Have to flash the Deadly Flourish. And
Yeah,
man, I
Presence
mean,
of Mind.
5k gold lead. This is looking
that what
really,
got him the mana?
really
Does he
good.
have presence of mind. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, interesting. Presence man. Yep.
Makes
there you
sense for Jin. That's literally just auto attacking them got him enough mana to.
Yeah.
And now they're in such a good position
maybe
to get
someone
this
died,
dragon.
yeah.
Andrew's top lane. He doesn't have TP. They probably just gotta let this go.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be the second dragon over to.
We're seeing-
They're looking great.
We're seeing bounties come out,
Yeah, a bunch of bounties.
which is crazy. We never saw them last game when it was like 3k gold around similar time. But I guess 4k.
Yeah, that's
will
true.
do
I don't know
it
if I
too.
saw any, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Andrew in a tough spot using the slingshot, but the Ornal should be able to find
It's
him.
just I'm
I don't
on
think the
Zach.
path is
Oh
up,
shit,
so
my
that's
bad, guys. Whoops.
alright. Just a
I was
kill.
on.
Got caught out. They rotated.
I forgot that I switched
No,
over to him to check his runes. My bad, everybody.
Yeah, nothing crazy on that kill. They collapsed on him and.
Yeah, I was watching on the mini map too. Like, it's just, I was just like piloting, like I'm playing the game, just watching on the mini map, seeing things happen.
Nice.
That's all right. We don't need to see Andrew die again.
No, kind of a given at this point.
He did promise us 15 deaths, so he is on the way. So,
Oh yeah.
Ixtal. Oh,
Ooh, the
uh-oh.
Zen is coming in.
There's no
Doing a lot of
flashes here
damage.
either.
Caitlyn's already gone. Shot 2 might fall to this. Yep, the curtain call gonna claim the kill. Lazy Boy getting chunked out. Can Graves getting range.
Flanks tanking.
89
Oh
gets
my
it.
god.
Let's go. And the Triumph healing. He is gonna fall, but gets one in return. Kinda nice, but still not a win. Just
Turn aggro, so sad. Well, that's unlucky. The bailout has also
Yeah.
determined, the government has determined Ixtal is too big to fail there. Lazy Boy realizes he's dying, goes in, gets the kill at least. Good move, good play from him. Pretty tragic for flaying there, probably shouldn't have died. The shutdown does go over, 350 gold. But looking at the way these games have played out, like this one's kind of mirroring the first one, just flipped, right? So like blue
Yeah.
side has the better scaling comp and somehow gets out to the lead, plays the fights a little bit better. And now Ixtal is kind of facing that as well, and it's, I'm not too sure. They still do have like the CC and like the long range engage to catch people out and find a way back in, but I'm just not sure with how cohesive the Void is playing right now if they're going to be able to find those picks at all.
Yeah. We'll have to see how the rest of the game plays out, but it's gonna be tough trying to be the team that's like trying to pick people off and like brute force it when you're down in gold and this Alistar and Ornn are so tanky now. And
Yeah, and that's kind
How
of one
can
of the
you even do
flaws
it?
of picking this kind of comp, right? Like if you do fall behind, finding your way back in does become more
yeah,
difficult.
it's really hard. You have to, I don't know, hope someone gets caught out, is alone.
And they are
You can try to
this is
split
20 minute
push,
Baron
but
coming across, and it's
yeah,
uncontested.
they know their power and
Yeah, they'll pick up some gold bottom. They'll get a turret bounty. So they are making the appropriate move right now because they're definitely in no position to contest this.
Baron gonna come out, make an 8k gold lead.
I see something.
Andrew,
I see something. I got to in chat. I gotta do this. I gotta copy paste.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Knorr, the player after my own heart. Gotta show them that they predicted blue. Yeah, thanks to Ben, he's going to be giving us a lot of channel points if this game continues to go the way that it is going.
Oh, certainly. I actually forgot to bet on this one. But I'm
Yes.
glad I didn't. 'cause
There was
I
like
might
an
have gone for
early
Ixtal.
20k and 10k bet on Ixtal.
Oh, wow.
And so I was like, I saw it, I'm like, I'm putting 300 points down. And then more people started voting for them. Oh, they got a pick here.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
what they're
there it
looking
is.
for.
That's the one they wanted. TP coming in, trying to get the Alistar. Obviously very tanky.
He's
Rest of the
just
Void is shut up in the meantime.
dying,
Curtain
though.
Call coming out, shooting down the members of Ixtal.
He's still
and they're-
alive.
We got low L. Yeah. Alistar
Shot
made it
two.
out. So did Flang. That's already 2 down for Ixtal. And
Basmer
the Void's
soloing the
looking
back
safe.
line here. Andrew's going to come in, try to
Flashing on
save
the
Lazy Boy.
Oh, the land is burned. That's it. And it's gonna be another 4-0. Basmer chasing down Caitlyn even. She's gonna get out with the ghost, but Yeah, Ixtal, they made a Hail Mary play. They played to their outs.
It's just tragic that it's the guy who has 70% damage reduction on the ultimate.
Yeah, that's
I think it's
so
70,
hard to
right?
kill.
I'm pretty sure it's 70.
Yeah, it's ranked 1, maybe it's not, but a lot of damage reduction. 55 actually.
Caitlyn
So not that
has
much
the
that early,
flash
but
too, still gonna die.
not-
CGL's gonna
not-
walk out of this. No,
the dragon does
that's
die.
big. 400 gold shutdown. So
Yeah, bit of money in Caitlin's
it's
pocket.
like a
Well,
drop in the pond of what they need to come back.
Yeah, 10k gold down, on soul point, Baron buff active. It's something, but it's probably not amounting much.
Going back to those channel points though, yeah, I bet 300, and then more people started betting on like the void because it's like, why not, right? You might as well. So I had to up my bet to 3k, and I think I'm gonna get a sizable amount of the pot now. Pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I recently hit my my 40k threshold, so I might cash in on a roll at some point. We'll see though,
Nice.
because I'm
Yeah,
waiting for the.
yesterday I was
first
at like
one.
95,000, and I bought a roll. So
Yeah, unfortunately, I remember when it was 20k once upon
Well,
a
you
time,
know,
and then
the-
it just
the longer the-
immediately.
the longer the tournaments have been going on, inflation
Yeah.
has to hit because everyone's getting 20k. you
Yeah,
know,
but
it's like
100% at once. I don't know. I think it's nice if everyone has like their own role that's like theirs.
yeah.
I don't see what's so bad about that.
Maybe I'll lower it. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, look, I hit my 40k.
I do think we
So-
need to revamp some of the prizes,
I
like
get my piece.
challenging mods to a rap battle. That'll probably never happen.
Plus, like, that's cheap. Like, I could do that like 4 times.
Yeah, but nobody really does that. The rumble ult is big here. It's
Ooh,
landing on CGL. They're stuck on it.
Yeah, there's an engage. A lot of damage coming in. Ixtal's actually down, but he does get the Sky's Descend.
Zach is still alive though, which is huge
Yeah,
here,
so
and
nice
Andrew's gonna end
footwork.
up dying for this. Basmer and Flang just like
Man.
2v4'd as well in the back
Yeah,
line.
the front line. Wow, it's so immovable. And, you know, they find one target, but they're just so far behind that they're
What was
not
big
actually
is-
ever winning these fights.
Aesol was able to get like his ultimate off and hit like
Yeah.
4 of them right before
Yeah.
like he ended up like getting knocked up in the rumble ult. It was a great combo from I Hate Bananas and Rumble there, but like yeah, at some point like the combo doesn't matter when you're so far behind.
No, yeah. There's too much damage coming out from the Void. They're just
Like
stronger
if
in
this
5v5
if they
anyway.
weren't 13k gold down, like that,
Yeah, then it would have been good.
yeah, they like even if they're 5k down, they win that fight probably.
Yeah.
Like, but they're so far behind that it just does not matter how well the engage was. They weren't even able to kill Zach, who was also knocked up on the Rumble ult. That's just how far behind. That's how weak Rumble is right now. Like a testament to
Yeah,
that.
one
because
item and change. Yeah.
Usually you see Rumble get an ult like that, and they're in it for the whole duration. They're dead.
Yeah. And these orange items are just kind of salt in the wound coming out.
Yeah, they're all coming across 3 people. with it.
They're
Uh-oh.
starting to fight again. They know they're stronger. They have the
Ornn is TPing in as well.
Lazy Boy is going to be the first target. Equalizer comes out. Doesn't do much. TP comes back. Ornn's chasing
He's still
down.
pushing
Rumble.
forward.
Has no flash.
Rumble has no flash.
Heal comes out. Not gonna find him right now, but they get the jungler. Eight Souls looking to catch up to Zach. He's putting up a fight back, but
Yeah, he does have
he's
Spirit
pushed
Visage.
in.
Honestly, good move from CGL to like go in and stop that, because Andrew is kind of like the only hope I think right now, like with the engage to lock them down.
Yeah, you can get a hit, a nice engage. Maybe there can be something, but the Rumble really is like the main damage on that kind of engage, and it's just not strong right now at all.
Yeah, he's about to pick up. I believe it's gonna be Crypt Bloom, right? Like the
Yeah, Dakota.
jewel and the. So that's gonna be coming across soon. Maybe they'll be able to start actually laying down enough damage. Caitlyn has a full completed second item, but like looking at the Void, they're like on their way to their 4th items, while these guys are just finishing their second item.
Yeah, it's kind of devastating, and it doesn't really look like there's signs of life from Ixtal, unfortunately.
Yeah. Let's see. CGL RCI. How much does he need for? Does he have to get to 400 for the next one? The big ult. I'm not sure what the. It's like 100 every time, right? They're gonna start pairing again here. 12k gold lead. 13k actually. And we're just seeing a base here from Caitlyn. So uncontested again. They're opting to go down to pick up Vision for Dragon, which is probably the smart move in this case, because you really need like a hero flank somewhere. But with how strong they are, I feel like the Void can just walk into the base and win the game. Like as long as they know where Andrew is, it's...
Yeah, it looks like they might set up a death trap, but they don't even have the numbers. Like, it's only...
Caitlyn and Rumble aren't there either yet.
Yeah, they're just going to play for the soul here. Wind becomes lightning comes out. It kind of shows their position.
Okay.
Andrew's pulling the trigger. He's looking for it. They're looking for Zach. And he flashes out. He's still at half health. Ixtal feeling damage already.
Everybody.
These health bars are dropping. That's one kill. Gotta be the second on Lazy Boy.
Yeah, they've got the wave in the base. Even if they...
Yeah, Ixtal getting those W resets, finding the Caitlyn, finding the Lulu on the side. It's gonna be the game.
And everybody
very dominant
on the Void was a problem this game. Just complete team win across the board.
Yeah, just great play. It really feels like they found their footing and learned from their mistakes in game one.
Ixtal all did half the team's health bar. Yeah, Cameron pointed that out in chat. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, so we're on game 3. We got a series here.
All right, let me see how much I get from this. I gotta make sure I click the right team here. A lot of pressure on me. The Void one, right, guys? Everybody, the Void
did win against all odds.
I just got 12K. Let's go. Huh. We're slowly building it back up. Let's see if we can get some damage graphs here. So we do have the coin flip coming in. We're gonna be able to do that. Let me take a look at the damage graph first. I know you guys probably want to get started, but I'm being rude right here. My bad. Just show everybody how much the Ixtal was just kicking everybody's ass that game. And obviously no joke from the damage from Graves and Zach as well, because you can see how heavily they outdamaged them across the board. But Ixtal was just so far ahead. But yes, we are moving into a coin flip. Ixtal does get to call it. So we do have that. Let me get that on the screen here. Ixtal, if you're in the chat, you can just or once we get invited to a lobby, just tell me heads or tails. Any Ixtal member that I see type in the chat, I'm gonna allow it. As I try to get into the lobby, it looks like it's game lobby full. Here we go. Heads or tails? Ixtal.
Any day now, really.
We're never gonna get the heads or tails. Heads.
All right, that's a member. We'll take it. Good enough for me.
It is heads. Okay, heads. There we go. So Ixtal will get to pick sides. The Void loses the coin flip. I imagine they take blue. It seems pretty strong.
Yeah. Both of them choosing it and both of them winning it so far.
Handedly. Yeah, both of them winning it handedly. Taking a look back at the draft. Some adjustments, I think. I'm not sure. The first 3 picks went pretty well. They banned Hui, they banned Lilia. Maybe you don't care about Lilia so much, or maybe you try to just find a better answer to Ixtal. They're gonna take blue side. Okay. So Ixtal opting to go blue. I imagine we see a brand ban come out from the Void.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not sure what they would drop though.
Because it didn't seem like their problem really wasn't the draft. And even like they got that early invasion pressure, but then it just kind of didn't snowball from there. So we'll
Yeah.
see if they do want to change their strategy or just run it back and maybe adapt their gameplay.
So we are just waiting for the draft to start. Gonna be interesting to see how the draft adapts here. This is what we had the first time that Ixtal was blue and the Void was red. I imagine they keep the Nidalee ban. I imagine they're okay playing into the Caitlyn now. So they keep the Kog'Maw ban. Rumble is probably the one you drop. But they also have to think about Karthus as well, right? Because that's probably not... Maybe Ixtal bans that because they banned it the first time.
Yeah, it definitely could be possible.
And the Void banned it the first time or the second time when they were on blue side.
Yeah, they did. And definitely like yeah, some early picks have gone into the top lane.
I know it's strong, but it doesn't feel like a lazy boy champion, right? Like, because I feel like he wants to be like proactive around the map, and Karthus is not
Yeah,
the best
Karthus
at it.
he isn't, but he does get to like full clear and just kind of show up and just like
Yeah,
deal the
his
most
skirmishing
damage.
is
So
deceptively strong for sure, especially with just
yeah,
how strong like his items are. DJ and
yeah,
Bella wrote, DJ and Bella in the chat wrote, "Let me get some ointment for asshole." Oh, what a character that guy is.
yeah. For whose?
For his, I guess. He didn't specify which, but I imagine with the pounding he took as Rumble, like that's
Yeah, you would think it has to be his, but
has to be his. Oh, there's Chatu for CGL's dick in his ass. Okay,
yeah, that's confirmed. Hey.
it's only 7:50. We haven't hit degenerate hours. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I don't know. It's about Andrew's bedtime, so we'll see how much
This
the
is a
Ixtal can really pull
family
out.
friendly cast. Step family friendly. Yeah, we do have a game 3. So if you're the Void, you ban Karthus in game 2. Ixtal ban Karthus. I guess they could wait. Maybe they don't ban Kog'Maw either, and they just try to think of like what's a counter to Kog'Maw Lulu.
I'm a fan of either playing something like a mage bot or something that can kind of just like crit scale against Kog'Maw, like I think Caitlyn is good into it, or like Jinx or something, just kind of like does their own
Jinx is
thing.
getting banned every game though.
Yeah, so unfortunately not that. But it's not really something that like you have to counter per se. It's just that it does counter some certain things, but definitely champs that like outrange it or can just like do their own thing better. I think the Caitlyn's probably pretty good into it. Stuff like Varus, yeah, Jinx, Twitch maybe.
So we should be starting draft soon. Are there any more Loldo things to do? Splash section.
Well, there's the Rankdle.
I don't know. I went to the splash. Um, that's Fiddlesticks in the background, right? So is this
I'm not sure I recognize this one.
that's Fiddlesticks? Is this what's it called? The like robot one?
He wouldn't be so tiny, would he?
I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, Praetorian. That's the name. I was like trying to think of it. Do we
But
guess
wouldn't it be
that?
like
Oh,
another
you just
Praetorian
guessed the
champion?
champion. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy.
Oh.
All right. Splash. There we go. Easy. Pro player over here. That's us.
You got me.
Pokey.
So there's like multiple fiddles in that skin, or what?
Yeah, because that's his passive. So
I see. I see.
the void does click ready. They're not starting yet. Where do we get Lugia? Oh, no Lugia. Oh wait, classic. Does that just mean it's first 100?
Yeah, it has to be first gen.
Pikachu.
It's Pikachu.
It's not. Evolution stage 1 though. We got nothing right.
Oh.
Neither ran.
Not forest even. Dual type.
Oh god, it's over.
No, it's not a dual type.
Oh,
It's like bigger. Could it be like a Rhydon maybe? Or sorry, Rhyhorn.
we suck. It's significantly less weight though.
Yeah, okay, not that heavy, but taller. Execute is grassy terrain. First form, dual type. It could be like.
It was execute yesterday, so I imagine it's not going to be.
Oh, well. Is it? Could it be like a legendary bird? Like.
Did we get a clue? Maybe.
I don't know how heavy they are.
Oh, in 3 tries.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe one of the legendary birds could fit here. I'm trying to think of other like stage 1 dual types that like aren't these types. Like
Mewtwo.
Paris, but Paris doesn't fit the parameters.
Oh, I don't think Juan was guessing actually. Never mind.
No, well, it's a dual type, so it's. Oh, it's psychic though. Okay.
Psychic. That means that's one of its types, right?
Yeah, is it like Staryu? Maybe it has to be Staryu.
Staryu is not psychic. I think only Starmie is psychic, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad. But everything else fit. Or I guess it's not C.
All right.
But...
Well, we'll figure it out later, right?
No, it's a water. Wait, so it's. But it is a water psychic? Wait, what?
It wasn't. I don't think. Was it?
No, I think it was a water type. Oh, yeah.
What's the cloister? What's the shelter? Is it the...
But it's water psychic, isn't it? Because it was yellow psychic, so it's the second type.
So what's water psychic?
But like a first type water psychic? Am I dumb?
Slowbro?
What evolves from
Or
Slowbro?
Psyduck? Psyduck?
It's not a psychic.
Psyduck's not psychic?
No, somehow not.
Oh.
I'm so totally blanking, man. Water psychic?
We're in the draft though. Nidalee gets banned. Ixtal bans Jin this time. They take away the Jin, not the Jinx.
Yeah. Interesting play that they want to ban it. I guess they felt like it was maybe too safe or too problematic, but Psych definitely has like other champions to play. Karthus coming out again. Makes sense. So you might see a brand ban. Who knows?
Alistar, so they take away the bottom lane in
Wow.
general.
Yeah, they really want to ban that spot lane. It's interesting.
Alright, let's see what the first pick for Ixtal is going to be. They're going to take the Jinx. Okay. So you don't have to worry about Cog Lulu, which is good now. They probably will pair it with like a Lulu or a Janna.
Yeah, Jinx being open is pretty nice for them.
They like the Ornn. The Ornn brought a lot of value to the team.
Yeah, the Ornn makes sense to just be taken up here, and maybe they want to counter the Jinx immediately with something like a Twitch, or just pick the jungle. It could be either. Could reasonably expect Ixtal to pick up a enchanter here.
So they're going to take the Kog'Maw.
Yeah, the Kog'Maw's okay here. I think the Jinx is into it.
If you're not
And especially
pairing
with
it
like Lulu open, you almost want to like pick the Lulu here instead.
Yeah, I would think you would have rather picked the Lulu, right?
Yeah, because I think there's a big chance it just gets taken away right now. But who knows? Maybe they have other things in mind.
Well, it's like another good support for it, right? Nami could be okay.
Nami's good, Milio.
Maybe they're trying to play like Leona or Thresh, something like that.
Yeah, if they want like an engage, but Lulu tends to be good into those.
Yeah. So the Lulu does come out. They take the Lulu away. So Zach's going to be playing Kog'Maw probably without an enchanter.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see an enchanter with the Kog. Well, we could.
I imagine.
It just sounds like they would have done it.
Will we see Braum? They're going to.
We could see Braum. I don't know.
Ixtal is going to take the Acel.
I don't know how good the Braum really is here into those champions.
They're going to take Milio. Okay.
Yeah.
The Milio didn't feel very effective. It might have just been a team comp game issue, but it didn't feel very effective in the first game. So I am a little surprised to see them going back in because it seemed like Charlotte was pretty good on the engage support.
Yeah, I agree. But we'll see how they fare on the Milio. Second round of bands coming out.
We
We'll see the
slapped the
Sion
Kog'Maw
again.
mid with double burn item. Kog'Maw mid.
Ooh.
You heard it from Kenori first. Alright, Acel's pick. I watched Steve play this matchup. It seemed pretty good. Corky into Acel was kind of hype. He just like would Valkyrie in, press E, and like kill him when he was trying to clear the wave.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's
I
like
bet he
actually
was
works
Corky mid.
because
It
like he was
pretty
playing in like
annoying.
a lower elo, but I also saw Journal do it too with the Corky build going on right now. So
Yeah.
I wonder...
Ban will be the Ziggs coming out. Okay. So they're hitting CGL's pool, but we've seen him play like Hwei and Xerath already.
Yeah.
He is gonna have access to at least.
You can't ban them all.
No, you cannot. But they also might want to just like pick jungle and save the counter. We'll see.
I imagine they ban Hwei, right? Like you wouldn't want to get
5 jungle bans, true. Yo, get out of chat, Ixtal.
Ooh, that's a big no-no. Wow. Can't be in the chat while the draft's going on. What if we say something that's
Really
super
smart and woke
insightful,
because
maybe?
we're so much better. Yeah. No,
I don't know if we will, but can't run that risk.
Aatrox, Arya, Kali, Akshan, Amumu, Nivea, and Bard, Belveth.
So they are still holding on to the
Okay,
last
jungle.
pick. They're gonna take
Yeah.
Xin Zhao here, take it away from Lazy Boy, force him down.
Yeah, it looks like it. I think the Jinjao is a pretty nice pick here. Definitely, like, with his ult, like dodges Jinx and Ixtal damage usually, because they're not gonna really be wanting to stand inside of it. So we'll see the responses. Trundle is interesting. Probably coming out in the top lane and then
So Andrew's just gonna
Gonna-
try to.
yeah.
Trundle feels pretty weak on this patch, especially compared to
I don't know
like the
about that
monster
one.
he was.
I don't know about that one.
Is he strong? Well, you don't know about the Vi.
No, the Trundle not being strong.
Is he? Is
I
he?
saw Ixtal last week.
Well, you saw Ixtal
Turret.
last week with like against the like
Um,
a redemption Shen.
Look,
Like,
those
like
turrets. Any patch where turrets are paper, dangerous.
yeah. The Vi is gonna come out here.
Vi coming out trying to get that guaranteed CC
So if
on the cog.
Trundle is committing to the split push.
Yeah, way makes
I
sense.
don't really like Ixtal feels like they'll get
Yeah, like they
rolled
have a
over
team
in
fight
team
comp, but then
fights.
they don't.
And Hui, I feel
Yeah.
like Hui relatively is like pretty good into like a split push Trundle because he clears the wave so quickly, right? Like
Yeah, he definitely clears waves nicely. You can do like things to him though, like definitely you can run a play down. Like obviously the fear is there, but if Trundle has like tenacity, he can definitely just like chase
yeah,
and
but the
like
fear will make
sustain.
him run away really fast. So he's like
It does make him run away fast. So
he'll lose a lot of ground. Ixtal bro, Lawful Dog actually logged into Andrew's computer here.
no, I am gonna need
I put the prediction up because it is.
Yeah.
This one feels like it's going to be a banger. The first two were pretty lopsided.
Yeah, this one does have the hints of being much closer game, so I'm excited to see.
If I see a Trundle like split push to win, I'm going to riot because watching that is so fucking boring.
It's pretty infuriating. I think we should just ban it from Boozebash. You're not allowed to be in a lane by yourself at
It
any
would be
point
a
in the game.
shame to see a fun series get end that way.
Yeah.
All right. So they're just typing in chat that they're Ben or something like that. Andrew said, "No good luck for you this game."
Okay, that's fighting words.
That's BM.
All right, Rankdle.
We still have to guess that Pokemon.
Oh my God! Wait. Yeah, water
It's gotta
psychic.
just be slow, bro. Or not slow, bro. Slow poke. Whoops.
Oh yeah, Slowpoke's a yeah. I don't know why I forgot Slowpoke.
Fear me.
What? Yeah, that's kind of obvious. Okay, whoops.
I'll
I
leave this
forgot
in for
Slowpoke was
the.
like-
While people are still predicting too.
Now I'm angry.
Once the prediction ends, we can move over to the
Sure.
the
Looks like
ranked.
a bunch of points are coming in.
Yeah, everyone's
14
voting.
versus 5.5.
Everyone's seems
Good
to be
odds for the
favoring
Void right
Ixtal.
now. Yeah, I think this Trundle, man, I'm scared.
If it's anything like the Trundle I saw last night, there need not be any fear.
I don't know, the Trundle last night, it worked until it didn't. But I think a player like Andrew will be able to make it work.
I return to my training.
Yeah, there was a Trundle in the other game, Azalea. I honestly forgot. I was thinking about the other Trundle. I wasn't even thinking about yours. Whoops, we're dropping cans over here. Okay, so we are on the cusp of getting into the spectator delay.
Woohoo, what a milestone. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit before we actually get on this game. Let's build up the hype.
Alright, we can do some Ranked here. What are we doing? How does this work? How does Ranked work?
It's like a little clip and you have to guess what rank it is.
It says I have to like create an event.
What?
Yeah, I typed in Ranked in that. Okay, wait, no, I just went over and clicked the League of Legends one. Alright. Get in here, everybody. I'm playing the clip. The region is EU West, I think.
US is slated, so probably Challenger. We got a Malzahar peeking in. I mean, Malzahar TP'd down, which is already like minimum platinum probably.
It wouldn't let me full screen.
I mean, I didn't see anything impressive, but like that really kind of means it could be any rank. I'd say like platinum maybe.
Platinum.
Probably my
I
guess.
saw silver in the chat. What do we think? If I get one more platinum or one more silver, I'll click it. Or do we just go in the middle and click gold?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go silver. Silver.
Well, yeah, there you go. Good job.
Alright, next clip. I can't full screen this, sorry.
Dragon fight. When goes in. Weird. Viego.
The Viego looks a little clean, right? So it can't, I feel like it can't be that low.
Walking into vehicle like that is insane.
There's also a Azir.
I'd put that in like at least diamond. I think that's like diamond or master.
Yeah. Silver.
US, so it's probably master.
Silver.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, you know what?
Bro, who's playing Azir and Viego?
We are loading in.
All right, here we go. Game 3 loading up. Probably see another 5 point. It's been pretty popular among these two teams.
Yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
A bit of concentration on the top side, actually.
30
I wonder if
seconds
they'll
until
try to
you
prevent
spawn.
that ward that DJ Bell's been getting every game.
It's definitely possible. Amelia spotted out going up top.
Andrew does say GL. So let everyone know he said that he wasn't going to do it, but here he is.
Wow. A man not honest to his word.
Yeah, but I at least respect him for actually saying it, though. So
Minions have spawned.
they're waiting for DJ Abella to come. Like they see him in the bush. They know he comes and wards this, so they are.
Yeah, they are ready and they are playing with patience.
Here he goes. Oh, Ornn walks out too early.
Pulling the trigger, Ornn does walk out and CJ like skill. It's a bit unfortunate. They should have let him walk around, but
That's tragic. They know how deep he wards too. Like they saw him do it in the first game.
yeah.
That's so sad.
But at least they got a little bit of poke on. Won the mental game.
Zach is using the new Victorious Kog'Maw skin. He's got the
How did
master.
Zach get that?
He's got the master chroma. This is his first Victorious skin on this account ever, because he finally
actually
made
got
it to honor level 2.
Wow, honor 2. Good for him.
So congratulations to Zach on that.
Yeah, it's pretty big news. But there are so much better skins for Kog'Maw, like the Beemaw. The Beemaw's pretty goated. I feel like we just had this discussion. Trade coming in top with a gank.
Link's
The
here.
level 3 wants to trade, but the jungler's here. Ghost is popped. Alicia's charge onto a minion to be able to land 3 Talon Strike into the wind becomes lightning for the
He's
slow.
dead.
Damage coming out, knock-up hits, and we'll secure the first blood for the second game. So good play top, capitalizing on the greed of the Trundle hitting level 3.
Lazy Boy also just not going to be able to get over fast enough to
No,
take advantage of it.
going on the full clear, yeah, not able to really make a map play just yet. It's instant karma for him lying about the GLGL, really, if you ask me.
Yeah, you know, if he didn't say
Pretty
GLGL,
deserved.
he probably just lives.
Probably does, honestly, so. Good play damage coming out in the mid lane. Lots of pings coming in.
I put 2. I put 2 in.
For the
this. Oh,
void.
whoops.
Finding out Lazy Boy. Oh, CGL going to war. Buys it in.
I saw the script. Uh-oh.
Yeah, pretty unlucky. Kill coming back out for Ixtal in the mid lane.
So both junglers making a big impact early. Lazy Boy invading.
Lazy Boy going aggressive in the jungle. Flang does find this.
He's gonna get collapsed on
Turning
here
back
too.
on the Lazy Boy. He's gonna have to vault. Oh, going back on a Lazy Boy with this 3 Talon Strike.
He's dead.
Finding the knockup. Millie keep missing, but it doesn't matter.
Big
Hog
red
is able
buff
to
going
get a
over
kill.
to Zach.
Yeah, so he's gonna be really happy about that free.
Bottom lane just never had the ability to actually walk over here. And then
Yeah.
DJ Bella didn't have the mana to actually contest this either.
Yeah, definitely an unfortunate turn of events. Failed invade in the jungle, but Flang is now coming in for another
Zach
game.
is looking
Every
to-
summoner's up. They might not burn a kill, but gonna burn some summoners. Heal comes out. And the flash from Chachu, nothing. He's gonna cancel the recall to help shove. Probably not gonna. Need some action up in the top lane. For north, pushing in the turret. Looking for a demolish proc. Gonna get it. Warren can't do much about it. And already a plate gonna fall.
Alright, swap top and bottom. I'm tired of this shit already.
Yeah, where's our lane swap?
Take notes on what, Sammy? Shut up. I'm tired of you. Don't come into this chat saying take notes. You said that you hate Purple Gang? You're dead to me. You're a rude
Purple Gang is in shambles.
Nah, I love Sammy.
CGL
That's a
hits
joke.
level 6.
She knows I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It's all jokes till it's not.
Exactly.
Jokes
Yeah.
being taken.
Okay, they found Lazy Boy in the jungle. He's level 6 now. Uh-oh.
In the jungle. Cease and desist coming out onto the Milio. Kog'Maw burning the summoners, flashing
Wait,
out.
Hui's coming over too,
Wait is coming over.
but not much is
Might
gonna come
look
from
for
it.
some return.
Alright,
Is being
Flang's
popped.
back.
It's gonna land. Flang here for the gank.
The ghost already comes off. He's
Ghost
gonna use the
off and
alt.
And the pillar gonna have to run into
Gonna
the
get a
jungle.
minion while he's leaving too.
Of the
Hui's
void.
coming.
Yeah, one
I
minion.
feel like he's gotta be dead here, but it's just whether or not it's an execute or someone's gonna get the credit for it.
Yeah, he was pretty slippery. He's gonna run over to the turret. and look
It's
for the
definitely an
execute
execute.
here.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's recalling.
Actually, gonna
Nope,
agree
okay.
to recall.
Yeah, there it goes.
No, gonna turn it into a execute. All right. But Basmer's still gonna get a lot of plates from this. Lazy Boy's gonna stop him from getting that second plate through the wave. All right. Looks like it is the void though. Getting a hit him an early lead, especially at
Flash from the
CPL.
way there.
Yeah, gets another solo kill in the mid lane.
the list. That's like solo kill number
Yeah, it's gonna launch this series in the mid lane. Definitely a really good from him so far this series. Gonna expand the gold lead a little bit, but they're down the Inferno Dragons. All things considered, it's
It was a big on Flank's part to get the Void Grubs, so Trundle doesn't get like extra split push power.
yeah. Trundle with the grubs can be very scary. So that. Some pretty solid CS lead also in the mid lane. 30 is pretty egregious at this point.
looks like the loop didn't help.
Ooh, he's starting to hurt already.
What's the first item? What does Alternator build into with Lost Chapter?
Mutants.
Oh. Alright, Vi is making an engage. Can
Vi
Quay
making a
get out? He
play.
doesn't have flash.
Has no flash, but he's
Emilio's
kind of able
here,
to play it
though.
around.
Lazy
A
Boy's
lot of
gonna
damage
keep
back on the
trying to go
face.
forward here, but he doesn't have the damage to do anything about it. Chatu is coming in. Lazy Boy's looking to turn back around. Gonna get feared.
Q canceled. Flame's going back in. Nice job killing Lazy Boy. What the G? Canceling the Q.
A great counter gank coming over from Flang there. We're looking at a little bit of a diffy in the jiffy right now. Look, Quay is just continuing to.
They certainly are, and they may even be looking for a dive onto DJ Bella. Call it off. Probably can pick up this plate. Maybe Hui can got a cheeky QW push. Probably not.
Lazy Boy looked to turn around. He didn't know that.
Finds the root on a Chatu. She has the shield, so she won't die.
Yeah, he
has
definitely.
actually.
Oh, there's a TP.
Yeah, very cheeky. Looks like he doesn't realize. So this might just actually be a free.
Oh, wait, we're
kill.
watching top lane because it looks like Basmer.
Basmer is going for something here.
Why
No
does directed
flash, though.
camera? Why did Hui just die, but directed camera didn't move over to it at all? What? Hello?
Indie company.
It's on directed camera, I swear. What? What?
Because mid doesn't matter.
What the fuck did I just watch? Lazy Boy is just trying to get some damage in here. The rest of his team is about to show up. There's a TP coming in from Hui. Chatu is still up here. Lazy Boy's continuing to push forward. I Hate Bananas is pretty low. Doesn't have a lot of mana. He's just going to die. That was definitely an int. Lazy Boy still keeps pushing as Hui is trying to collapse in on them. The knockup's going to come through.
Oh, exhaust.
Flang is getting another kill. DJ Abella. Chatu's going to flash and leave him there. DJ Abella's going to die again. That's a disaster there for Ixtal. Flang 402, making his presence be felt.
Yeah, he certainly is. Such a strong early game performance on the Xinjiao. And they're just winning out in all these skirmishes. Boy, just coming up strong. Ixtal's not able.
You know, we were worried about the Trundle, but well, he might get a kill here actually. Yeah,
he could, but yeah, the rest
in
of his
peace,
team is
Basmer.
kind of
You lived a
around
good
him.
life. I'm not sure you're getting out of this one. Wait, the minion block?
Oh my god.
Is he gonna die for
Bounce
it?
auto.
He's dying for it.
He is gonna die for it. Wow. So
And that's just it. He's like, I committed so much. I just need to keep
might as
going.
well. Reset
Flank's
his
here.
gold, you know.
Uh-oh, Lazy Boy's in a particularly bad situation.
Blocks.
He's dead. Again.
Yeah, he's just gonna die again.
Wait, Lulu comes over. Do they
Took it
have
off,
the
but
capability to
43,
fight
but
here, though? I don't
Ireland
think
Despair
so. I
has
think Chatu-
landed. Chatu's gonna fall. The Breath of Light roots the Ixtal, and he's gonna use the Fallen Star, but it's not gonna mean anything. The Audacious Charge gets the heal. The one becomes Lightning Dust. Fight for
Oh my. DJ Abella is just
Void.
playing Gray Screen Simulator these last, like, 4 minutes. It's been
Yeah,
death,
the Ixtal tank is
recall,
really-
TP, die,
Yeah.
recall, or like die, come back out, die. Like, oh my.
Yeah, been a very bloody mid lane.
It is a disaster for DJ Abella. He's been at 71 farm or like sitting around 71 farm for like the last like 4 minutes.
Yeah, the CS stage in the phase has been really good all game. And
CGL hasn't
with
been
the
able to
gold
farm
lead,
either, but he's been getting kills, which is
He has, and his farm isn't anything horrible. So, gonna have a lot of gold to spend right now. Picking up the Sork shoes and something else, an alternator. Yep, gonna go for a Horizon Focus second. It looks like. I've been a fan of the Blackfire Torch on Hui, but
Warren's pretty far ahead too now. Trundle doesn't even get the opportunity to split push yet. He's gonna have to
yeah, the Orin is really clearing
Easy
these
boy.
waves really fast.
almost caught out again.
It is such a gold lead. Almost at 5k by the 14-minute mark. Even on
The
Dragons
chunk
too.
from Hui.
And 6 grubs. So Void off to a pretty good start just like last game.
Kog'Maw 202 in the bottom lane.
Yeah, it's looking really good, but
Ixtal at least is not going to burn out so fast for champion.
Yeah, their comp isn't as like one-dimensional as the Void was earlier. Uh oh, Zach. Okay, they choose to go to the blue buff. Emilio's gonna walk into them and find them. Can he steal it? No.
Gonna take the blue buff. Gonna look for the Gomp too. Some gold in
But
their
Rift
pockets.
Herald's gonna go over.
Yeah,
so
they're losing Rift for it, so it's about.
Zach does the right thing,
trade.
leaves the turret. So they will get the turret, but mid lane's gonna go down. I think. Maybe not. It should. One more?
Looks
There
like
we
it
go.
will. Emilio's there to save
And
the
then
day.
they'll be able to get the top turret too. Look at this damage. Holy.
Yeah, the guaranteed QW feels really nice to hit.
Objective damage again.
Yeah, they're coming in. 5k gold lead.
They're gonna get this tower without even needing to use the Rift Herald.
No, yeah, they definitely won't. They're gonna want to look for a tier 2 with it at least. Maybe save it to crack open mid, but they might just make a
DJ
fan at
Bella
top
is
lane right now.
almost dead.
Yeah, really getting zoned out by this way entirely. Wants to use the Sky's Descend soon if possible, but hopefully won't. It looks like it's going to be a global reset for the Void here. Gonna spend their hard-earned cash. Looking for their second items. And we have Dragon coming up in about 2 minutes, so it's gonna be maybe a little bit quiet time before then.
Yeah, imagine you hold the Rift Herald until it's closer to the dragon. Try to pressure something.
Yeah, it's got such a long timer now that you can really
Oh no.
save it for whenever. Oh,
He's
CGL
dead.
looking for
He's
another
dead.
solo kill on Abella. That Silent Spare proc will secure the kill, and
He
Ixtal
got
pick
caught.
really not working out here.
He got caught trying to farm. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's very comfortable on it, right? It's
No, doesn't know the champion's limits and safety. It looks like, yeah, the Hui is just taking full advantage of him.
so the Rift Herald probably comes out here in bottom.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised since right there, get maybe curse with it. Full HP on this tower. I could. But
need
it looks
it.
like they might save it
They
just
do,
to get
yeah, they
the
have the Void Mites.
full charge on the tier 2. So not gonna care too much about the speed of their push. And would rather
Yeah,
maybe
they're pressuring mid. Emilio and Kog'Maw are going to be here, so they should be able to just hold on here. I hate bananas proxying the wave as Trundle, but
Ooh,
it
maybe they could
doesn't
be caught out
matter.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Emilio's caught out. Gonna
Gonna
flash.
flash.
Wait!
They usually flashes for the blast cone. Gonna secure the kill with that one, but the flank is here.
The Emilio
Everyone's
also
TPing in,
got
everyone's
the shield
finding
up?
them. Big Ornal. That's gonna be one down on the Ixtal. Looking for the return on Flang, not gonna find it. As ooh. Lazy Boy goes down, but Ixtal's really. Oh, they're gonna run, even though the members of the Void are really low. They're not getting any kill, unfortunately. Quaid chasing down, finding DJ Bella.
He's dead.
Actually gonna
Tried
get the
to
kill.
channel
Wow. Yeah, tried to channel
Alright,
the W.
DJ Abella is so unserious right now. Like,
Yeah.
someone check the PayPal. Honestly. He
Yeah, the
is
severing
like
bolt.
first timing the champion or something. I don't understand. Why would he try to start that channel right?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
rough to watch.
He executes from the severing bolt. Can find so much damage. And
Emilio in kind of a sticky
maybe
situation.
caught
here.
out
His Vi's gonna find him again. But Hui's
how's
here.
some move speed to like walk around. Hui is there to save the day with Fissure.
Yeah, the
So,
big difference
yep.
was Hui was here this time to save him, where he was not the first time. DJ Abella teleports in. That's really unfortunate because there's not much here to fight for. In the last 6 minutes, he's gotten 20 CS, 23 CS. It is a rough game for DJ Abella right now.
Yeah. Tough spot to be in for Ixtal. First items completed are on the board, but The gold lead is pretty severe. A bunch of
Sure.
Void is going to be looking for their
Yes,
second one
Dark
soon.
Seal too. I don't know. 700 gold.
Yeah.
He's not even like
Horizon Focus.
close to getting the second, like the first component of the second item. Hui is already halfway to the third item.
Yeah, going right into Rabadons is just going to be so much. Around 3k gold up, 3.5. Got a lot of the gold from the advantage. That's does the Xinjiao. ADC gold's about even.
Okay,
Jinx
so
actually finding the
maybe-
second item.
Oh, Hui is TPing here, just in case there's a fight about to break
Yeah,
out. Ornn's
Zach-
coming in.
Okay, no ult. Ornn's coming in. They're kind of looking on Lazy Boy, but Lazy Boy's going to in turn look on the Milio. Falling Star comes out. So does the Exhaust to save some space. Front to back coming out. The Milio's really out of position. Lazy Boy's kill. He's not going to find it as Flame goes in. Oh! The Jinx Rocket does! It's going to be one reset, but Lazy Boy's going to fall. And so does Cha too with the Kog'Maw Living Artillery. Well, Trundle is split pushing all the while, so he is going to get that big money from the tier 2 turret.
Acel's dying here, right? Maybe.
Uh,
Trundle just split pushing the whole time. This is what we're scared of. They have a huge lead, but Trundle is making mincemeat of these towers.
Sure, if he gets them so fast, and getting 700 gold is going to be nice for him. Probably going to complete that Ravenous Hydra soon to be able to push so fast. But it's going to be Baron for the Void, so that'll help counter push against the Thunder.
They're gonna have to start. Oh man, I'm coughing. Sorry. They're gonna have to start making some decisions here on how they want to deal with this Trundle split push. They did just get the Baron. It's hard to put Hui as the one to match when he's so far ahead and you really kind of need his damage in the fights. I'm not sure how well Ornn can deal with it at this point. Trundle is only on an item and a half, so I think he should be able to effectively deal with it for now. But you have to start thinking maybe like you gotta, with the lead you have, you gotta start playing a little bit more aggressive because Trundle is like a ticking time clock. That time like bomb here.
He certainly is. They're going to want to make sure they can win the fights without losing too much of the base. A pick hastily made on the CGL. Ulting the flash, and Ixtal's falling low. Spyler Despair narrowly dodged, but Laser might have to leave the turret because he's not finding the kill. The Pool of Reflection blocks so much damage. An unsuccessful
Fling
dive.
has a very
having
good
to
flank
use
right
their
here.
ults. Yeah, he does. The Audacious Charge, the wind becomes lightning. Burning the Summers from the Jinx, D8. Turning on to Chatu now, the new target. Finding that one
Chatu's
quick
gonna
kill.
pay the price. Ornn's gonna start the recall here, I think, as Trundle is barreling towards that turret. Yeah, there's the recall. He's got the Baron recall.
Yeah,
He might just
Trundle
get the tower before
pushing in
Ornn.
this wave. He doesn't have a big wave, so he could choose to ignore Ornn maybe coming up, or just leave. He actually is going to choose to leave and not want to proc even the Demolish, which, I don't know, maybe he needs to play a bit greedier than that. He's actually looking to TP.
There's a
back on
TP, but
flank.
Hui is there. Hui
He's spotted out. Not going to land the Eye of the Abyss. but-
Ornn is coming too, so this is a lot of pressure that I Hate
two
Bananas
TPs
just lost
burnt.
doing this, and they're just gonna get
Yeah,
the inhib here.
they want to defend the inhib, and they can try with the singularity from Ixtal, but they clear the wave, but they do lose the turret now. The Void can march in. Looks like they're very hesitant to do so, though. Milio and Zach going in first. Lazy Boy on an angle, but it might not be the right. They are gonna get the inhib for all, march the way out. Gonna look for this
Andrew-
dragon, gonna be sole point.
TP down for Andrew too as he moved his way top, so they can't even contest that.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate that he had to blow the TP there. Definitely
Yeah,
wanted to stay in
he,
the
he
fight.
thought he had a
pressure on the
flank,
base.
right? It looked okay, but
Yeah, he thought he did, but it was warded and they cut him out.
yeah, the fact that Hui just like walked over and saw him TPing was huge.
Yeah, I gotta get that bounty on the top turret, so it's a little bit something, but the dragons are much more impactful. Jinx Rocket not gonna find a steal. There's the Sky's Descent, but there isn't even close to the second item on the Ixtal, no Blackfire Torch for Leander's in sight. So it's not going to be that devastating. Much unlike the fire from Hui when he presses Q twice with the items that he does have.
Little freeze here. Not sure if they froze for you.
Ooh, I haven't frozen yet. I've got Trundle beating down Ornn here.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if I can get it to
Getting the flash.
I'm at
yeah, what time did you freeze at?
5:05 right now. 6, 7.
Yeah, it's still going on for me.
Alright, so Trundle's hitting Ornn right now. Ixtal's coming in with no mana for some reason.
Yeah, you can skip ahead a bit if you want.
I'm gonna see if I can, like if it allows
Like
me
fast
to. 'Cause
forward.
right now it's not letting me fast forward.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe if I hit it manually. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're good. 25:44.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I was using the control, like the keyboard controls, and it
Yeah.
wasn't working. I had to like manually open time control. Alright, so 20, 56, 57, 58. We're back.
Yep.
We're live.
Sure are. And what's spawning up with the objectives? We got Baron in a minute and a half and Dragon in 3. Inhib's down, so
Hui is matching Trundle right now. Trundle's TP is about 50 seconds for coming back up. I'm not going to click to check. Don't quote me on that.
yep, it's gonna be a bit of a timer. Void looking to make a play on the top side, maybe push it in, try to get some damage on the turret there. While they have supers in the mid lane. And Hui matching the Trundle. Not sure if he was spotted going near that bush.
Yeah, if you're not looking for a fight, this is what you want, I think, because of how fast he's going to clear the waves. He's got the full death cap. He's got 3
Yeah,
items.
Hui gonna show on the wave.
Trundle's
And
taking
Trundle
the
is gonna
recall here.
complete the recall, yeah.
Maybe look towards go. He's going to go back bottom. Okay.
And complete the Hull Breaker, so it's actually kind of big random spike for him.
So the Void are just waiting for Baron to come back up here. I feel like that's probably what they probably think that's what they need to finish the game. With just one
Yeah.
minion wave going into the base right now.
Trundle,
Okay,
ooh, does
Basmer.
interrupt the dash of Basmer, but I mean, Basmer is really tanky. Trundle's gonna have a tough time really melting the Basmer
Yeah.
up far.
He breaks the. We finally get to see the Ornn interaction where he breaks terrain. I feel like
Yeah.
we never get to see that.
No, we definitely don't, and I'm surprised that didn't happen there.
It did. No, it like went away immediately.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Well,
It didn't
wow.
like do any cool animation. It just disappeared. Right there. Let's
Yep, there you
go.
go.
Basmer, he's a man of the
wow,
people.
good for him.
And
Yeah,
Trundle
definitely.
is just,
Trundle isn't really doing much damage to the Ornn, building so much armor here.
the Rammus thumbs up. What do you do here?
I mean, you just don't need to hit Ornn, right? You can just kind of hit the wave, hit him with the Hydra, heal up, sustain.
Okay,
go
Baron
for the
is
turret.
happening.
Aaron's secured now, so
Look at him. Holy shit.
yeah. Trundle, look at he just ignores Ornn.
It's gotta be Hui, unfortunately.
It does. Yeah, he's gonna get the inhib here. I mean, oh my god, for the gameplay, man.
That's their win con,
It
unfortunately.
really is.
Yeah, Basmer can't let the wave crash there. He needs to like stay off the tower.
Yeah.
It's sickening to watch. Now they'll push through bottom lane though, which is fine. So the super minion, like the inhib being down, is not too big of an issue. Andrew's gonna start moving topside, but he's gotta get through a couple towers now.
Yeah, much more to work through.
Not that it's a lot in general, but Hui has TP. I think he might actually need to consider just staying and matching the Trundle. Like, look, Trundle's already in the middle of the lane, like he's almost to the turret.
Yeah.
They're sending Ornn again.
They are. I mean, there's not even a contest on this context. Perhaps the weakest one, so maybe they aren't too in
This
dispute
tower's
about
just
it.
dead.
Yeah, tower's even like it's dead on spawn. It's already dead on my screen.
Warren might die because he's up here by himself.
He could very easily die. Subjugate comes in, so does the Singularity. So much CC.
They need to back.
Yeah, they take him down. They're clearing the super spot, but Ixtal is running into the base. They're gonna get a second inhibitor here. Unless CGL or CI has something to say about it. They're actually gonna back off.
Andrew, the richest
Afraid
person
of the,
in the game at
44.
141.
Yeah, it's normal to have 1,000 gold in every turret. Why not? $1,000 gold up over CGL. Because,
We're watching some very interactive gameplay right now.
we sure are. Right?
Yeah, Playing is taking this into his own hands.
Big fight in the
Trundle's
mid lane.
not showing up.
Sky's Descend comes out, but the way TP is in, he's gonna look to do a lot of damage AoE. Flame's going in. Can CGL follow up with the damage? Turns TPing back in. Flame flashes. But into the Ixtal, he might die here. Bananas comes in. The Singularity of the pillar. Vi dashing in, gonna fall, but dealing a lot of damage.
Everyone's still alive.
Everyone is still alive on the side of the void.
Phasma's gonna miss the knockup here
One
though.
is
but
down.
They are pushing in.
They're pushing in. Milios healing up a little bit. The members of
They've got all
the
the
void
little
as all their
fuck boys
grubs
here.
coming in. Oh, but the Cogmo is cut out in the front line. The pillar finds them, but so does the Ixtal damage. Gonna burn down the Milio actually to the point of death. Phasma having to flash across the black hole of the Ixtal, who's gonna dash forward and
Andrew's
breathe all
TPing!
over him.
Oh no.
Oh my god, the Trundle's TPing into the base.
It's over.
Oh, can they stop the backs? Is this gonna be the end of the game? There's no TP. They're gonna have to find a recall. The Trundle pushes it so fast. This might be the end of the game with the
Oh my god. Wow.
and I have no words.
How fucking cringe. Wow.
Do we have to play the rest of this tournament? Is this team just gonna do this?
Yeah. I don't want to hear anybody on Ixtal talk except Andrew. And all the other yappers on Ixtal who just fucking enabled that sickening cringe shit that I just watched. You're all banned.
I think I'm just joining Purple Gang. What the fuck?
Holy fuck. Wow. That is just so trash.
That's just disgraceful, man. That's just
Well, sometimes you just lose
oh.
to the most cringe shit you can imagine. That's sad. They need a way to match him early, man. That's
not biased casting, man.
it's biased now. Yeah, it wasn't biased before. It's biased now because it's fucking so boring to watch. Why would anybody
Yeah, I
ever
wasn't
be
biased
happy with
until now.
that?
I was kind of
Why would anybody ever be happy
with
with that besides the
Points
people
on
who
them.
are like on the team? Like it's just so fucking boring. Of course it's biased. I'm not gonna deny it. It's biased for sure because it's so fucking boring.
I think somebody, yeah. I don't
It's
know.
not
If they
hype.
won any
What?
other
It's not
way,
hype
then
watching somebody split push the whole game. It's just boring. Winning 5k gold down
You
if you fought
didn't
back,
win, your
if you fought
top laner
back,
won.
it's fine. Like that's just like this is just coward talk.
Cringe.
No, yeah, they definitely need to learn to play around it. Like that, I agree with that. Like I said, Hui should have, I think, been the one to like match the split push and initially clear waves and stuff. But it's just it's cringe still. It can be cringe and still be a valid strategy. You guys are just all being, you're the haters. What? I didn't
It's
have
okay.
anything. I had like
It's
200
okay.
on the
They can't
board.
win otherwise. 3 out of
I
4
only had,
wins
like, 200
done
on
by
the
their
board.
top laner 1v9ing split push thing. It's okay.
Are we gonna
It'll
get
be their demise
the
eventually.
captains in here? No, it's not okay when Ben does it.
Not
It's
okay when Ben
annoying.
does it. It never was okay.
When have we ever been okay? Like I said, the only people who are okay with it are the people who are on the team.
Yeah.
I remember when Targon won through Ben split pushing and the entire chat hated it at that time too. All of a sudden, everyone's changing their tune.
What's up?
Hey,
Hey, I'm sorry.
the chat's
Nah,
mad that
dude,
we didn't like
we-
watching somebody just
Congrats,
get
It was
powered.
probably
on
really
on
boring
your
to
win
watch.
though. Like basically.
Yeah, I
Nobody
mean, we
hates
didn't take
Ixtal.
it.
What?
You know,
Nobody
we
hates
lost.
Ixtal. You guys are all cool. Except Andrew
We
now.
lost
Andrew's not
for
cool.
sure.
Yeah, Ixtal was fine until now. I don't know.
We just were very indecisive a lot towards the end there.
Yeah.
Like I think right towards the end when we killed the inhib and we killed Vi, I was like screaming at my team to just walk up and end the game, but they were calling me back and I can't just walk up to the Nexus turrets by myself.
Yeah.
But
I really
I don't
think
know,
the way was so strong, but I feel like he had to be the one to
Yeah.
like sit there and clear waves.
we definitely just hesitated and
Yo,
then the
GG's.
TP.
That
Yeah, that
was,
was a really good game.
You guys played really well. No BS.
Yeah, it was a
That
it was a
that
tight
was a real set.
it
Yeah.
was a tight set for sure. You guys draft gapped us in game 1 really hard, and then I think we fixed it in game 2. And then we were just really indecisive at the end right there.
Yeah. That was definitely a quick turn of events. Don't even know what really happened, but
I think I don't know. We were just not playing with a lot of confidence because I was like a fucking monster. Like I would just kill all of you in like 1 second, but I needed my
Yeah.
team to like allow me to do it, and I needed to tell them that, and I just like kind of hesitated, and then in that moment of hesitation, we lose the minion wave, the TP into the base, and it's just fucking over.
yeah, no, it happened in a second,
Oh my
literally.
god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, damage to turrets. That's a normal number to see for sure.
We also struggled with like our lane assignments and like matching the trundle properly, so he did way more damage to our base than he should have.
Yeah. It was. I mean, that champion just like 2 shots towers with demolish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
we
pretty
kind of
crazy.
just
I
like
think,
we just kept
um,
throwing Ornn at him. We needed to put Hoi down there and just delete the wave.
Yeah, I was working for a second when Hui was there.
Yeah.
But it feels bad because then that's like you don't really have the team.
No.
Yeah, I think my
know what to
team
do.
needs to practice rotations better, and maybe your team needs to sharpen up some dealing with things like that as well. And I think it was
Yeah.
interesting that we were at the end of the set we were pick banning hyper carries. That's always
Yeah.
interesting. And
Brand
cryo picking
Karthus,
champs
Jinx,
like
Bug.
Ornn.
Yeah. Just devolved into like nobody. We just need to make sure we have scaling because I picked a Lucian in the first game and then just played so passive. So I was like, all right, if we're gonna play passive, I might as well play hyper carry.
Yeah, I think it was a good adaptation of the series for sure.
Definitely. Well, I didn't play
Yeah, and
hyper
it worked
carry
out.
in game
I mean, it
2.
worked out.
but in game 2, there was no Jinx or Cog, so it was fine to play not hyper carry.
Yeah. Jin's not quite the hyper carry, but it's
Neither is
Lucian.
Kate.
Yeah.
I mean, Kate can be, but yeah, it was a good series. It was an unfun ending, but you know, I don't think anyone expected anything less out of a series like this. It's just a game, 3 games, and like, just yeah, it was really close.
Yeah, no, it was a good time for sure. And yeah, respect at the end. You guys played well.
Yeah, that was fun.
Any casters want to do anything, or you guys just?
I don't know.
I mean-
I'm still like in shock from like how quickly
Yeah.
it ended. I'm like,
Hey, yo, thanks for casting again. No, that was I didn't
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
listen to it, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Yeah,
it was a very fun match to cast. I think like in general we were able to like follow the philosophy and the game. So I don't think anything was like really jumping out as unclear. I guess I was wondering what both of your draft philosophies were going into game 1 though, because I didn't really know going in.
Yeah, like game 2, like Karthus got banned by Ixtal the first game, but then you guys decided to ban Karthus in game 2. Zach, like
yeah.
were you just like doing it just because it's OP? Like,
Well, like Isaac was saying, it turned into like the give and take with Karthus brand and Jinx Kog'Maw. Like we kind of were caught off guard by it in the first game. We didn't think they would first pick the brand, so we were planning on picking it. But then obviously the priorities on it shifted really hard when they first picked it, and then we were like kind of just caught with our pants down with no carry on our team. So
Yeah.
we had to just like outskill team fights, and I think we played the early game fine, but then we just got outskilled. Like we just like cog free farm, and I was just Lucian.
Are you
So-
talking about the first game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought. Let me look at the draft again, but yeah, I didn't mind blind picking jungle in the first game, and since it was the first time we ever played, I really didn't know what they were going to pick either, so I thought it would be good to just start it off blind picking something that I knew I could carry on.
Yeah.
But obviously, the sets are going to be way different in the future.
Yeah, the meta will change, and like
Yeah.
we have more info on each other and how we play too, because
That
we're still
Jhin
trying
went
to figure out
crazy in
how
the second game, though.
Yeah, that was a good pick. I
I
thought of
didn't
it.
think you
in
guys would
draft.
actually have the damage that game, but with the Graves and the Jhin, you guys pulled it off. It was impressive.
Yeah, I think that second draft, the Jhin and the Graves were my ideas. I was like, once I saw the Caitlyn, I was like, all right, I don't need to be on like a hyper carry, and I wasn't too worried about the Caitlyn. So I was like, I think Jhin is just one of the best ADs on the patch. And then
Yeah, no, he's like
Graves-
three-shotting tanks.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it
and
really
then
worked out.
Graves like makes up for our you could say lack of damage, but then I got so far ahead that it was like
Yeah, I think it was the second game wasn't really a draft gap in particular. They looked pretty even in my head. I think you guys just played the skirmishes better and took smarter fights.
we also crushed bot lane 2v2 like really hard. So it was pretty tough for anyone else to do anything. So
Yeah, no, it was well played.
I think we solo killed him like at least once or twice.
Yeah, I gotta whip
The
my
mid-diff.
AD carry into shape.
The mid diff in game 2 and 3 were.
Yeah, CJ was
I
playing
think,
really well.
I think our teammates got a little overconfident too at one point, but
Yeah. Well, I think
for the
like,
second
even,
game, I mean, it happens.
even the first game, it felt like DJ Abella was making like good moves around the map, but he was like getting like slammed in lane.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you ever had like a particularly good matchup though. So
The TF was just like something we decided to try and take away for the rest of the series. It was just too easy for him to like be mind controlled by your macro.
yeah, he had a huge impact in the way the early game went.
Yeah, like if he's not playing the TF and you're not mind controlling him and telling him where to go, then he just does nothing. That's what happened in games 2 and 3.
Definitely.
At least that was our thought during draft. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited though. It seems like it's pretty competitive. There's not really a clear hierarchy.
Yeah.
Guess there's no doubts on the.
I
Ben
say
for-
helping my
the Ben
copium.
for
So,
Andrew
you know.
sub seemed like a good sub now, huh?
I mean, if you ask me, I think that I mean we lost
Andrew
the
could do it after.
series, but it was like our series to lose at that point. So I think if we just clean it up, we
I
just,
mean, obviously the results are one thing, but
we definitely lost. So it's like it's an L for sure. But
I think
round-
it was
round robin.
closer. The third game was closer than you would think it was.
It
Like
was.
5K late game is not
No.
that big, and we
Yeah,
have
a lot
the
of- yeah,
tools
the
to deal with their
Trundle-
team.
Well, I mean,
there's so much like.
So it's
You
hard
saw
to
Macro
say.
days.
Trundle was
solo
like
golden first
single-handedly keeping you guys in it though. That's
You just have macro
Trundle,
this.
because he got like.
you guys weren't
two-tier
close. Trundle
shutdown
had
turrets,
like
which is like 1,000.
Trundle
yeah.
had like 3,000 gold on
It
the
was
next
all
highest
in
person
Trundle's
in the game.
pockets. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just like out macroed us, and we really need to work on being decisive because there was like 2 or 3 times where there was 2 calls and we didn't really pick one until it worked out the first time and the second time, and then the last time we lost the game off of it. So
Yeah, it was crazy, man. To be honest.
yeah, because I was hitting Nexus towers and we had the Void Mites and like half a
Uh-huh.
minion wave. Like if my team steps in front of me, I think we have a chance at ending, or at least Trundle can't TP, right?
Yeah, I think the Milio got caught out last second, and then
Yeah,
it was
that's
just
true,
like,
yeah.
you know, it was lights
But
out.
I'm not blaming them. It's just because our comms were flustered in that moment,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
half of us
no.
were saying to leave, and I was saying to push. So like, we were disjointed. So
Yeah, it was. It's hard to make that decision. I'm guessing like, we just started this season of Boozebash, so everything will happen.
yeah,
You know?
it's gonna be a fun one. I'm glad that it's
Yeah.
double round robin before any knockout games too.
Yeah, people talking this setup like it was the finals, but it's like the second week of the tournament. Crazy.
I was jittery going into it. I'm not gonna lie.
It was
A lot of yapping in that game too.
a lot, yeah. Hard to focus.
All right, that's about all I got to say.
Yeah, not much else to.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thanks Luke and Grant, and always GG Zach.
Yeah, GG's, that was fun.
Alright, adios.
Cheers, everyone.
All right. Well, fun match to watch. We're gonna get the MVP vote out right now.
I'm gonna rejoin my team.
Yeah.
Thanks for casting.
Yeah. I wonder who will get it.
The void. The void.
We're the void.
Just typing it all out, guys. Give me a second. Not even gonna put Chatu on here because there's no way she wins it.
Just, I mean, like, do we even need to make the vote? Like, I guess it's fine to like go through it, whatever.
I
Tradition
mean,
is
there are
custom.
3 games, so game 3 obviously there's a big definitely know who won game 3, but it's like MVP of the series. You could argue maybe there's other people, but with the voids anymore.
You could argue it. You could.
I mean, it's the game winning, so it's obviously more skewed towards.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Who
yeah.
won
I
the
mean, I
series?
just think game 1 wasn't as 1v9, so it's.
Yeah, game 1 was like a collective team effort. It was a lot of fun to watch though. Fun series. Despite how I feel about the ending, it was still fun.
It was a really good series, very close.
Have a game tomorrow, more Arcane. Ixtal versus you guys
yeah.
on. So everyone tune in. I think it's gonna be at 8. Don't quote me on that. It might end up being at 9. This is all Eastern Standard Time. But thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for watching. Banger of a series, and hopefully we get more of this kind of action going forward.
Yeah.
GG's, everybody.
Love to see more matches like this with less Trundle though. GG's.
Thanks for casting.
You too.
Bye bye.